what do you guys do as you are in the middle of the desert and you are all immediately feeling the heat, especially you, Glees, as you are covered in fur?
Wah!
I put my hood over my head to just cover me from the sun.
Okay.
Oh, it's very hot in here.
Maybe we
Yeah, I
should
think-
watch some water.
Well, we have water. We should start moving towards the city.
Yeah. I look behind me. Is the portal still there?
It is not. You
Well,
were given a crystal, though, to come back
yeah.
through.
Yeah,
Break it when you're ready.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
well- Let's go back into the city. Well, let's go to the city for the first time, I mean.
Do we see the city? Like, oh yeah. I remember seeing a dragon. Is the dragon still flying?
No, you can no longer see any creature in the sky.
Have Glee seen a dragon in his life before? I don't think so.
I doubt it. They are quite rare and very powerful eldritch creatures from a forgotten time.
Wah! What was that? Looks like a flying lizard.
It's
No, he's
probably
already
what it
seen.
was.
He's already seeing a mirage.
What? You didn't see that?
You're imagining things. The sun is playing tricks on you.
Oh no! I'm dying. Glees is dying.
Relax.
A wild Gorath appeared.
Oh, even Glees appeared. Glees is gonna climb on Gorath's head. If he would allow it.
Sure. You're bathed.
Yes, wow. The benefits are immense.
I'm gonna. Glaze is gonna rest his head between Gorath's horns.
Okay. I need artwork made for that.
Commission that yourself. No.
we were discussing commissioning art for our characters and didn't realize they will probably die anyway, so might as well save some money.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I suppose we start walking.
Okay.
Yeah.
On
Cool.
your in fact, Flink, could you make me a perception check? First roll of the night. Let's go.
Let's go. That's a good roll.
Nice.
17.
Good roll.
On your, this would be your left side, you see what look to be a line of caravans and traders and people who are not with any kind of cart or anything like that or any horses, look to be on kind of mostly covered their faces and their bodies from the heat and are all kind of lined up making their way into the city. You also see what look to be maybe 30 to 40 people on camels that are just waiting in line. Some of them are getting impatient, but you do see what seems to be a parade of individuals trying to make their way into the city.
Question. Do I see the camel?
You do.
Yes!
You can now well trip into camel. Yes.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. As Hydra kind of looks at it, tilts his head a little bit, he's going to kind of grin to himself, and then he'll go ahead and it's weird. It takes a second because it's the first time he's ever seen one really up close. So it takes a hot second as he's beginning to wild shape. It looks amorphous for a second before the camel takes shape. And then he'll just walk up next to Rio and kind of nudge him to try to climb on.
What kind of beast is this? Eh, oh well.
You see him just kind of try to shrug.
He'd climb on and look discomforted as he tries to figure out how he's supposed to sit.
So, is this city walled off? DM, are you muted?
I am muted, yes. God damn it. Because you asked that question and you were looking at the city, could you please make me a perception check?
I don't like perception.
Then you shouldn't have
That's a
asked.
14.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Okay, as it is a gigantic city, you don't miss the city. You do see it, and its layout. It seems to be a walled-off great city that stretches out for, well, you look to the horizon and it just keeps going and going. But surrounding it, you see makeshift, what look to be slum areas outside the actual city, kind of built up with common wood. Some are just tents. Some are great, almost like circus tents, huge. But it looks like the poorer of the folk seem to be living on the outside of this great city. And it's almost like a poorer, much less well-built city has been kind of constructed outside of it, like a city around a city. And it's just, it's curious to see.
Well, why I was asking was, Gorath doesn't want to stand in a line, so he was looking for a way to climb in unnoticed.
You can try and climb the walls if you want.
I
Is
mean,
there a gate?
There is. The people who are lined up seem to be heading towards it.
Well, we could go through the gate, or I could go through the wall.
It is probably best to keep a low profile, at least for now.
Yes, we don't want to have too much eyes on back.
Says the sorcerer riding a teal camel.
All right then. I guess we should start moving to the gate then. And I just would follow the caravan.
Okay. Is everyone joining him, or is some?
yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Then you begin to walk over to where you go to the back of the line. Do you just go to in the middle, or try and go straight to the front?
I'll just.
It would be a bad idea to just start trouble the first thing we do.
Yeah, I'll go to the middle of the line and ask them. Is there a problem with the gate?
The woman that you talk to, she'll just look up at you and look bewildered and just begin to speak in a language that I believe you're not familiar with. Does anyone here speak Marquesian?
No.
I didn't even know that was a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
they speak common?
This one doesn't. They kind of just look at you and begin to talk in a language you can understand. You know, it kind of sounds like, hey, but
Don't worry.
and they'll actually just kind of look at you, and they will actually speak some broken English. They'll just say,
Common.
like, common. They'll just kind of look at you and just say, where bathroom, and just smile at you.
He just turns back and looks at Rio.
Her quirks around. What exactly do you expect me to do about this?
Well,
How's the guy look?
You're good at communicating with people. Do you have a spell that helps with communication?
No. The guy, Rio would kind of nudge Hydro forward to draw focus, and then he would greet the man in, I don't know, Dwarven?
You speak Dwarven to them?
Yeah.
Okay. Once they see your camel, you see that a few people begin to look and kind of try and touch your camel, and Hydro, you'll begin to get stroked in many different places. It's kind of weird.
You came he's preening it. He's like, yeah, I feel good. Scratch the ear, scratch the ear.
And as you speak Dwarven, there is one man who is kind of taller than all the rest. He's a bit on the bulky side, and he'll look up to you and say, "Yes, my friend, I speak the tongue."
Excellent. We are trying to enter the city properly.
Then he kind of looks a little not sure, and just looks at you, and then you head to the gate.
He'd look at Flint.
Why is everyone? Well, I was just wondering why everyone was out here. They seem to be frustrated. I imagine the gate was locked or something, or you need some paperwork to get in the city.
Oh, they're probably just being searched and then bribes. Standard gate etiquette and such.
All right then.
He turned back to the man and then kind of like motioned to Flint and shrugged, as like, "What can you do with some people?"
Well, yes, just head towards the gate and sign in. Tell them why you are here, and they'll let you through. Although it does take some time. Ank'harel is always a fucking busy city. Tell me, how much for the camel, my friend?
My apologies, but it is a family friend, so to speak. I will not be selling him.
Then may I say, how much for the seed?
Hydra does have like a double take, like what?
Can
It's
you
coat.
understand Dwarvish?
Can anyone understand?
Oh wait, you're right. It is Dwarvish.
Yeah, that's
you're
true.
right.
That's true. That's true.
No, that's true. I can't. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I take it back.
He'll
Hydra just chilling.
he will just look at you and say, his coat, his color, it is magnificent. I would pay a lot of gold for his seed, my friend.
How much gold, real?
Oh,
Speak
for one
of
night
seed
with my
nights.
my darling, and he will point to what looks to be a female camel. I will pay you 20 gold pieces.
I have
Real.
some questions regarding wild shape.
Rio strokes his beard and then shakes his head. I am forbidden. That is not enough gold for me to risk it.
Then name a
But-
price so we can negotiate, my friend, please.
He'd mutter something under his breath in Elvish.
I understand Elvish.
It's just more like, if it wasn't Hydro. Why aren't you a real camel?
In the meantime, Gorath will get us a spot in the line.
Okay, so you head to the back of the
Yeah.
line.
I'm going on ahead, keeping us a spot.
Hydra's gonna
Yes,
look back
yes.
to Rio.
What's he asking? I say to Rio in Elvish.
He wants to purchase Hydro as a stud for the night.
Oh.
Hydra, without Rio even prompting, he just starts walking towards Gorath immediately and hastily.
Rio kind of shrugs back at the man. It
But
appears
just laugh.
that it is not in the cards, sir.
If you change your mind, please find me. I'll pay 50 gold.
Rio nods. I will keep it in mind.
Rio
I
the
suggest
pimp.
fighting him.
I mean, thinking about it.
Hydra's neck actually
That's
bends
Hydra.
backwards a little bit and just stares at Rio as he's walking.
Oh, don't be like that. He's just patting him. He offered far too little gold.
I try to bite your knee.
Wow. Can you imagine if that was Hydro's first time? Holy shit.
That would have been hilarious. Oh man.
just like they come back in after an hour later, he just curls up into a ball going like,
The question is, does it count if it's not your own body?
Oh, that's a good question.
That actually is a good question because I'm not sure because I think that's a DM decision actually.
Druid's work and shit.
Druids are freaks.
Right.
No, a little bit.
Okay, so you
Because
guys.
it does say we magically assume the shape of that beast, so I don't fucking know how that works.
And we're
Yeah.
not gonna find out.
No,
Would
no, we're
any
moving on.
byproduct of the beast you assumed disappear after you revert back?
I actually don't know.
Is this how you get like Kenku in Raffle?
We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. It's a druid secret.
Oh
Okay,
my
we're not supposed to talk
God.
about this.
Glees
Okay,
is your
DM, fill us in
son.
on the lore.
Well, ratfolk are like lycanthropes where they're cursed, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
They?
Ooh.
poor Glees.
Oh no.
He's fine.
But yeah, you guys make your way away from that awkward conversation and head to the back of the line. Is there anything
Hydra's-
you would like? Yeah, go ahead.
Hydra's just gonna lay his head on Gorath's shoulder next to Glee's and just kind of whimper and gesture back to Rio and grumble, making just grumbling noises. It's weird coming from a camel.
Gorath will reach to pet you, then hesitate, and then pet you. This just feels strange.
Hydra
knowing
just
that
leans
you're
into
a
it,
person.
tilting. Hydra just tilts his head a little bit so you scratch behind his ear and he just kind of.
Yeah, this is really strange. He stops petting you.
It's best to adjust. Eventually, he might get big enough that he can pull a wagon.
From this vantage point, Gorath's head, can I see why it's taking too long?
Make me a perception check.
Can I assist him by lifting him high up over my head?
You can.
Yes, give
It's so
uppies.
cute.
There you go.
It's
Give
so cute.
uppies.
Perception check.
With advantage.
Hey!
17.
17. Okay. You look at the gates, and now you've seen, large city gates and people coming in and out, and they are usually, checks, people signing in, people saying why they're there, things like that. But this seems a little bit more restrictive, as there seems to be a lot more guards at the front, and they are heavily searching wagons, people, everything that they own, searching. And it's almost like they're grabbing people, taking them to the side, and looks to be not torturing them, but interrogating them heavily, why they're here, where they've been for the last few days. And it just seems to be massive overkill. And the people that look to be getting close to the gate, near the front of the line, look worried, and you can probably tell with a 17 that this is not normal.
Do I see anyone that looks in charge of the group of guards?
Pack leader.
From where you are now, no.
Glees will pat the side of Gorath's head and say,
Gorath will let him down slowly on his head.
Yes. Please think maybe guards are a bit too suspicious. They search people way too much.
Oh
Maybe
shit.
maybe something bad happened here.
Is there anything in particular that we do not want them to find out about?
I think I'm holding on to a couple of poisons. I'm not sure what the legislative.
Pass them over.
Pass them over. All right. I'm handing you over 2 monk's hood tier poison.
Anyone else?
What else do I have that could be considered contraband?
I've got my candle, and I doubt my eye is going to be a problem.
I do have a purple potion from the Minotaur that I never looked at. I have an invitation, a mask, thieves' tools. I don't want them to find my thieves' tools, so I pass them over as well.
Oh yeah, I also have thieves' tools.
By the way, thieves' tools are not, like, oh, he has thieves' tools. They just like normal, they look like tools. That
Yeah, real
Yeah.
bundles those. His are bundled into his hair.
I mean, I think it would be strange if someone is just carrying around lockpicks and files and whatever else is in the thieves' tools. I'd rather them not ask the questions.
Question,
What?
Rio.
Hmm?
You say you're putting them in your hair, or are you using that new spell that you got?
He's gonna use their pocket.
Okay. Okay then. Anything else
Yeah.
you want to hide?
No, everything seems to be legal. So yeah, I hand over my poisons and my thieves' tools.
Okay.
Here you go, Rio.
The scrolls. The scrolls of blood puppet and greater demon summoning.
Where do you put all this stuff?
He twists his hand and they disappear.
Oh, that's pretty nifty.
Yes, well, let us hope that no one can pass out strange exotic magic from their veins. Anyway.
Okay. So, do you guys want to do anything? And in fact, because it's you, Flint, could you make me a perception check as well? One more time.
Again.
I'm gonna lift him over my head to give advantage. No, I'm joking.
No.
14.
14. Surrounding you in this line, there are a few good valuables here.
Ooh.
Just
Well, we're
saying.
about to be searched, so I'm not sure taking something is a good idea.
I'm just saying. But, so, does anyone want to do anything or roleplay anything? Or would you like to wait until the front?
For the sake of Hydro, I'm gonna ask if there are any animals crawling in the deserts.
Make me an because you are actively looking, make me an investigation check.
I am decent at that. I'm
Ooh.
very good at that.
I love you.
You see a scarab. You see a copperhead snake. You see a king cobra. You see a dung beetle. You see... What else? You see a hawk. You see... What else would there be?
Each and everything I point out while we wait in the queue. I'll
A
point out
jarbo.
to Hydro.
A jarbo.
Hydra's,
A
Hydra's
what?
head just going everywhere.
A jarbo.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, gerbil.
Send
Gerbil.
picture in
Oh,
chat.
gerbil.
Gerbil.
A desert
Yeah,
gerbil?
gerbils. Yeah, this is a gerbil.
What? Are they real?
They're
Oh, yeah,
so
they're
cute,
real.
dude. They have like long back legs
You
and
never
they
seen
jump.
that?
No.
They're adorable.
Oh my god.
Sure,
they're
a
fucking cute, dude.
A desert gerbil. And a scorpion. And a tarantula.
This one. Look at it. It looks weird.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
one
but
of
when they're
those.
tiny and weird looking, they're adorable.
Right, that's the thing
It's a
that the evil brother of Mufasa or something tried to eat, right?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Mufasa's the good one.
Wait, which one's?
Scar?
Yeah, I said the evil brother of Mufasa.
Scar did nothing wrong.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Long
Okay.
live the king.
So yeah, you can point those out to him if you wish.
Yeah, I do, so that Hydro now has a repertoire of local animal life.
We're fucked.
The scorpion's useful.
Yeah.
The king cobra is useful.
And some fire ants too.
Ugh.
Ooh. Those could be
Good for stealthing.
torture. Oh yes, stealthing. Do I see anything valuable that particularly catches my eye?
Investigation check.
Oh, my strong suit. Nope.
Oof. Not really. You do know that there are a bunch of valuables that you could just try and take, or take a box off of the side of a cart, and maybe you'll get lucky. You could try and take someone's, coin purse. That's, or there are many coin purses in this line right now who are just dangling at the sides of people. But it would be up to you.
It's broad daylight. It's too risky. I'm not gonna risk it.
Okay. In that case.
And plus, my sleight of hand isn't so good.
your god would be ashamed.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, after maybe an hour of waiting in this line, slowly inching forward, eventually you get to the main gate, a great archway colored in bright, what looks like mosaic patterns across it on the inside. It's almost like looking up to a sky as you're kind of crossing into this midsection. And as you arrive, you will be stopped immediately by some guards, and they begin to speak Marquesian to you.
Because the guards.
Hello.
Real,
It is
You-
any of you speak common?
They will look at each other and look over at another guard and kind of just gesture for him to come over. You will see what looks to be a kind of not short but not tall looking Acrocra. Damn it, I can't say that word.
Arakokra.
Arakokra.
Anara.
Kind of in fine garbs, not armor, and he seems to be helping the guards communicate with other people of different nations. And he will kind of walk over to you, looking for someone who looks in charge to step forward.
Well, I mean, Rio's on the camel, so most likely him.
Mhm.
How long does your wild shape last?
It lasts half my druid level, so it'll last 3 hours.
Okay, you're good for now then. Okay, he will look up to you, Rio, and say, "Good evening, my friend."
Greetings. This is our first time in your fair city.
The guard will interrupt and say something quite aggressively to the translator. He will nod and look to you. "May I ask why you are here?"
I am aspiring to hone my skills as a culinary artist, and your city is famed for its dishes. He doesn't know this. He's just bullshit.
Deception check.
Here it is.
That's a 19 you gotta beat.
Oh!
I think you beat the 19.
Damn.
Okay. He will look up at you. "Ah, a man of taste. It is an honor to meet you, sir, and from the looks of you, you must be one hell of a chef." And he'll begin to kind of banter with you a little bit, but then the guards kind of nudge him in a more aggressive way. Yes. Would you mind, please, dismounting your fine camel, and please do what the guards say, or what they gesture for you. I believe they're wanting to search you, my friend.
But of course, we have nothing to hide. He would follow orders.
Okay. The rest of you, as they all begin to kind of herd you to the side and begin to pat you down, do you allow them to search you?
Yeah, I allowed them to search me.
Sure.
Okay.
I've
Now-
hidden my contraband.
Okay. Did you guys hide the golden ball?
Who has the golden ball?
I have the golden ball.
I don't.
And you didn't say you were going to hide it, right?
Nope.
I don't think we even know he has it, right?
Is
No,
it
you-
is it
no,
is it a mission item?
I believe no, you know that he's got it. I believe. Yeah, because you were all talking about that. You were going to get checked at the Eldritch Academy, but then you didn't.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yep. So one of them will pull out the golden sphere and kind of look over it, and then look to the translator, say something quite aggressively, and then he will say, "Excuse me, but you said you were chefs, but this man seems to have a large golden object, much more than what a chef would have."
I am a chef. This is my entourage, and that is some religious token. I do not look too deeply into my assistant's religious practices. but I allow them to worship as they see fit.
You say it's of a religion. Which religion?
He shrugs and then turns to Flint. What god do you worship again?
Flint just, well, there he goes. Well, I can't really say mask. I can't. It's not just something you throw out there everywhere.
What
do
god
I?
has shiny religious
Yeah,
golden objects?
Do I know if there's like a god of wealth or trade? I'm just gonna try to remember this.
Probably the Allhammer.
Yeah, he'll just say the old hammer.
He turned and replied to the guard.
He will kind of look strangely at him, as this is a heavily dwarven god. And he will look him up and down. May I ask, where are you staying in the city?
We are not sure. We're going to look for an appropriate inn, probably close to the market.
I see that you carry weapons, all of you.
Well, yes.
Rio has a
Brought our
dagger.
chef safely.
Wait, Rio has a dagger, by the way, just a dagger.
We need to escort our chef safely.
We traveled here alone, not with a caravan, so we need to be careful.
I see. Well, is this your first time, did you say, being in the city?
It is.
He will look at you for a while, just looking you up and down. In fact, could you make me one more deception check? An 11. Okay. Let's see if he... He will look...
Hang on, I'm
Yep.
going to activate Woe.
Whoa, what's whoa?
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's part of my ability. I'm going to see if I can knock his score down to match. Because I'm going to use one of my Cosmic Omens. Because I have Woe set for the day.
Okay.
It's tied.
Okay.
Nice.
He will look at you for a moment and then just kind of shrug it off. And he'll then kind of look at the guards and get very serious for a moment and take a step towards you and say, do you know the handyman?
Rio blinks in confusion. I do not.
He will look at your eyes very intensely.
He's not lying. He doesn't.
I know. And he will look at your friends. Do any of you know the Andy man?
Nope.
Andy?
Not to my knowledge.
Man?
The handy man.
I don't know, why is he so handy?
Can I insight check to see what he's trying to mean?
Sure. Make an insight check.
Do have this.
He means, do you know someone who is called the handy man?
But like, is it like, are you on the take? Is he part of the handyman's group, or is he like,
No,
are you like a spy?
This seems not a shakedown. This doesn't seem like he's trying to, talk in code. He literally seems like he's asking you, do you know someone who is called the handy man?
I'll just say, is that some kind of code?
No.
It would seem you are free to go. You do not know him, and that is a good thing. Please, you can make your way inside the city now. And I beg your forgiveness for the intrusion.
Should
No
we be
worries.
should we be aware of someone like that, or should we be on the watch for someone like that?
Don't worry. You'll hear his name very quickly in this city. But I do not have time to talk. I have many, many more people to see. As you can see, and he will gesture to the hundreds of people behind you waiting their turn. Move along.
Right.
All right. We
Alright.
get the golden ore back, right?
Yeah.
No, they just take it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I
I'm kidding.
will.
I'm kidding. They hand it back.
I take it back and I call. I say like a prayer to them as I walk by.
Okay,
Make
make a
a
deception
Shoot
check.
Flint.
Make a deception check.
Oh damn. Okay. Deception.
With guidance?
Okay. Okay.
I can't help that. I can't help that.
Two of the guards will look at you a little strangely. See that
Do
you're
they even
obvious-
understand me? I'm not speaking in their language. I'm just saying in common.
What do you say exactly?
You said the god was the Allhammer?
Yep.
Hmm.
Doing that should be. No, I'm kidding.
I guess I'll just say. Well, may the Allhammer strike whoever this. What did you say his name is?
All hammer?
Man.
Oh, the handyman.
Well, may the Allhammer strike the handyman then.
Before we
As I
leave,
take
wanna
my
ask-
golden ball. Or may the hammer fall on the handyman then.
They will look at you, not knowing what you said, but how you said it, it wasn't with reverence as a normal holy man would say it. And they will kind of just squint their eyes at you while you move on.
Oh, you know how religious I am? You know
Yep.
Oh, you want to go, man? You want to go?
Oh, we're judging now?
Hold me back! Hold me back!
Look at that man. He's clearly not holy enough.
Can I ask the Arakokra person
Mhm.
about the flying creature we saw?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Hello, bird person.
Hello, rat person.
Please want to ask bird person, from flying creature, what was that?
Flying creature, a bird. What are you talking about?
Big flying creature, look like flying lizard, on the city.
Rat person should not tell lies. Please move along.
Glees is getting fucking greenlit.
See, I told you it was a mirage.
He's being
Stop.
gaslit like crazy.
Stop gaslighting me. Glees pulls out his bone effigy and he says,
Glees
Nope,
saw
in
that.
public, please.
Flying.
Is that human
Not in
remains?
Please.
No, that's that's rat people remains.
He will squint at you.
It is a culture thing from his forefathers. We're going now. Move
That person
forward.
being very culturally insensitive.
But you are in our culture.
It's okay,
I'm gonna
Glees.
grab Glees by the scruff of his neck and I'm gonna walk off.
Real- real-
Glees just gets paralyzed as soon as you grab him by his scruff.
Rio gives the guard like a disapproving look as if he's saying, "Oh, I expected better of you."
They go back to their business, but they look back at you guys as you leave a few times.
Okay, Glees. I'm putting you down on the ground.
Glees is not crazy. Glees saw a flying thing. Flying lizard.
Okay, everyone did see it, right? Mr. DM.
Yeah, you all saw it.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
are
you
you?
saw.
Why am I being gaslit though?
Yeah, yeah, you saw it,
bastard.
please. I know.
I'm just.
But-
Flint just thinks that it's unlikely that there's a dragon just flying around, so he's like, oh, it must be a mirage.
All right, please, would you please keep your friend hidden? There are a lot of people who don't approve of your friend here, and it's best not to stir up some trouble.
But this is Glee's previous pack.
Yes. And you don't want him taken into custody, will you?
No.
So you need to protect your friend, so that he can protect you later.
Ah, true.
He will put him back into his satchel. Do I see any rat people?
Say again.
Do I see any rat folk?
Radfolk, make a perception check.
Searching.
That is a 15. From where you are right now, no.
Okay.
But they don't seem to. Do they seem like? Do I seem like? Are people surprised that they see a rat folk person?
But yeah, you are getting a few stares and also a call.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. It's my bad.
It's
You're
fine.
fine.
People are staring you, as it is. You can tell it is rare to see a rat folk here. Probably because this country would be fucking hell for a rat folk to live in, as the heat with your fur is murder. And you are slowly cooking right now.
Can Gorath look around and see if he can find a clothing store?
There are many, as you seem to be in the first parts of the city where all the tourists are coming in, and you see, kind of the cheap stuff where, buy this, it was found in a tomb, it's very rare, only, 20 gold. But you do see...
Oh, only 20 gold, that's a fucking steal. Gorath with his negative wisdom.
That's true. My big fellow, this beautiful golden and ruby gemmed necklace was found by one of the archaeology groups, and the rest of you can tell he's clearly bullshitting. But
Does he
Rio,
even
do you
speak
think
in
we can buy
common?
that and upsell it?
oh yeah, the people around the front are all speaking common, as there are lots of people from other countries walking in.
Ah, okay.
Rio, Flint, do you think we can buy that and upsell it?
No, that's nothing. He's just wasting your time. This is all trash that they find anywhere.
Trash! These are rare findings, my friend. You will not be able to find them anywhere else in the world. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh.
You see another store, maybe a couple feet down the road, selling the exact same stuff.
Well, I'll just tell him. Yeah, I'll just tell him. Oh, look over there. Someone's stolen your merchandise.
That
That guy's selling fakes.
Okay. But yes, you do see a clothing store.
Do you think we should wear something more appropriate to this climate?
I think we will have to, or risk heat stroke.
Alright, let's go in.
Okay.
Go shopping.
Do you go into the store?
Yeah.
On the inside, you'll see a young, gnomish looking woman who will look up to you, kind of dark skin, dark black hair.
How frightened is she of Gorath, the menacing orc with horns?
She looks at you, the orc, not really that surprised, but then she looks at your horns and he's like, she gives you that look that you've seen a few times now of weird mutant creature that just walked in here.
and the rat folk sitting between the horns.
Hello.
And a weird.
I imagine, I imagine Glees sits on my head, and
Yeah, he's holding
Like-
on to the horns with like
Yeah, he-
both hands.
but I'm thinking his legs are like dangling off to the Gorath's front. So like he's sitting.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a child.
Yeah.
Okay then. She will look up and see the rat folk as well and look very surprised and then begin to speak. But this time, looking at how you're dressed, she will immediately go to common. May I help you?
Yes. Do you have clothes that are appropriate for this climate?
Oh, yes, we do, sir.
In my size?
Oh, I can stitch something together. But yes, we can get you all sorted if all of you want some clothes.
In rat size? Gorath lifts his hand and points to the
Well-
Glees on his head.
It's
We
hot
have-
in here.
Oh, I don't know if the clothing will do much for the the hair, but we have children sizes. That'll be fine.
Gorath will,
Jewish.
Gorath will put on a very fake worried look and just lift Glees down and face him. Oh no, it looks like we're gonna have to shave all of your fur.
No, no!
I was
First the
just about
shower,
to
now
say-
you're gonna shave Glees. No!
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to. You don't want to pass out and have heat strokes.
No, Glees would rather die.
I'm just pulling your leg.
No, okay. Glees don't like leg pulling.
Yeah. All right. How much would you say the
Life and
clothing
death.
will cost?
For all of you, the four of you, let's say 5 silver.
Yeah, sure. Do I have any silver on me? I have 3 silver. I'm gonna hand
I
her
have-
both these.
I have 3 silver. I'll give you 2.
All right. Yeah. Then I hand her my 3 silver and I hand her Flint's silver.
Okay. Then the four of you, Glees, Rio, Gorath, and Flint, you can all pick clothes and take them. However, Hydro, you're still a camel outside, and you're not allowed in because you are camel. And on the
We're just
outside,
gonna pick clothes for Hydro,
okay, in that case, it'll be 7 silver.
and they will be skimpy.
God damn it.
Okay.
Like
No.
them dancers' clothes.
Yeah.
Also,
No, it's gonna be God. It's the same clothing Rio picks out, which is like gauzy robes that show off his figure. That Hydro's not comfortable with, but he's wearing anyway.
Damn it.
in that
Damn it.
case, Hydro, on the outside, as you have to wait, as you are a camel, multiple occasions while you're waiting outside, people come up to you, and one guy just begins to like rub a turnip in your face and trying to make you eat it, and patting you quite heavily on the head. Another woman will walk up to you and kind of just feed you what looks to be some grain while stroking your fine, strange coat color. And a young child will bring over a carrot and kind of just hit it on your nose a few times, trying to get your attention and trying to get you to eat it.
Hydro will do to Fleet eat each and every vegetable because he also hasn't eaten in a while, so.
You spit on the child.
And he'll tolerate the petting and actually and occasionally do something like strange just to kind of catch them off guard, like grin or do a little camel dance.
Make me a insight check on the crowd.
Alright.
Wow.
26.
Okay. You can get from most people that they are curious and happy to see such a wonderful creature. There are, however, a few more nefarious looking people that see this strange colored camel and are thinking, wow, it's not got a saddle, it's ripe for the picking and probably worth a lot of money.
Oh, I'd love for them to try.
Just saying.
Camel kick.
How much range does a spit attack have?
No. I get to still use starry form in this shape.
Oh my god.
But
I wish a motherfucker would. Sorry, go ahead.
a few moments later, your friends return with new outfits, and as some of you are going to have to take off what you're wearing, but that's up to you. I'd say, is anybody in full plate?
I'm in breastplate.
I am in chainmail.
I'm in cloth.
Okay, well, as long as no one's in full plate, then you're fine. You can put it over.
Yeah, I don't want to be baked in an oven, please.
Mhm. But yeah, you kind of cover yourselves, and it does feel a little bit cooler, but not massively. And as you walk outside, you will see two children now have mounted on top of Hydro and are kind of pretending that they are in a race of some kind.
And Hydra's just playing along, bouncing, acting like he's racing. He's doing like little circles and a figure 8 with them on his back playing.
Starts break dancing.
I just imagine the kid. I imagine the kids doing like race car noises.
Clap, clap noises. As we are changing in the hustle and bustle, Rio would pass back out the poisons and all the contraband stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never took them out of my inventory.
Yeah.
Good. So,
Okay, thank you.
So, do we know where exactly in the city we're
nope.
supposed to go?
You are just told to find the clasp, wherever it took.
Well,
It's not like a class signs that we were taught, or like something like that, like symbols. I don't know.
We have
Game markers.
There is the clasp symbol that you know of, that everyone kind of knows, and usually, which is quite actually, now that you say that, the class symbol is actually branded on every class member's back of the neck. You guys have not been branded yet, and you kind of just
We're not
think
real
of that
members.
now. But you've seen them in the bar that pretty much all have the symbol of the class branded into their back of the neck, and also you know that there is obviously Thieves' Cant. That is a language that most of the class speak, that others don't. So those are the two things that are able to help recognize people of the class.
I'm not a rogue, so I don't have Thieves' Cant. Dang it.
None of
We
us.
should probably learn that.
You can
Doesn't
learn it from the
Unless-
class.
yeah.
Take a
Unless
while, but
DM is nice and says, because you're criminal, you have Thieves' Cant.
Nope, but you can learn it from the class.
Dang it.
We should learn from the class. She's something
Yeah.
to get.
Well, let's look for a shady inn, perhaps.
Maybe ask shopkeeper.
Maybe we should just walk around the dark alleys.
Yeah.
Are we still in the shop?
No,
We're
we walked
outside, I
out.
assume, looking at Hydro playing with the kids.
Oh, I'll pay attention and see if I notice anybody with a brand
Make
as we
me
walk.
a investigation check.
God damn it.
Can anyone else do?
Yes, you can. You can all if you want.
Then I shall.
Rio's doing shop.
Investigation. Can I do an intimidation instead?
I intimidate the country to tell me where
Yeah.
to go.
Too much people! Ah!
There's a fucking crowd.
To be fair, this would probably be a disadvantage as you are in one of the busiest cities you've ever seen.
Yeah, true.
And I assume people are heavily clothed,
Oh yeah, heavily.
so it would be hard to see a brand on their neck.
I mean, not to mention that normal class members from your continent also cover their necks to not just show it off to everyone.
Yeah. Well,
Do I see a guard?
You do. There are many guards.
Where is the class?
And
I wanna go. I wanna go to the guard and ask him about the Beetle King.
Oh my god, no.
No.
Okay.
No.
You go up to the guard. What do you say?
Hello.
He will speak to you in another language.
Glee suddenly starts speaking Spanish.
Hablo common.
Muchas gracias.
Do you speak common, guard man?
I am sorry. No magic here. And he will smile at you.
Glee's looking for Beetle King.
Then he starts doing wings with his hands.
Okay? He will say, bird, bird, buy. And he will point down the market.
No. I'm looking. Glee's looking for a powerful man named Beetle King.
Do we
Okay, as
notice any of this?
You do, as I'm going to now roll to see if other people begin to notice.
Yes. Meanwhile, if it takes.
Okay.
I can't
Do
help
I? Okay. Can I speak to him for a full minute?
Okay. You keep saying
Gonna
Beetle
try-
King over and over again.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to make him understand the Beetle King.
Okay. Does anyone stop him? As you all see
Yeah.
this?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Let's gonna walk
gonna-
up and just
I'm
be
gonna
like,
start-
all right, hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna start drawing like beetles on the sand. Like all kinds of beetles, like
A
dung
beetle, but
beetles.
with a king crown.
Yeah.
All right, Glees, come along now. Don't
No.
bother the nice guard.
It's fine
No!
if it's fine if he wants to Lyra, let him Lyra.
No!
Throwing
not
shade. Throwing shade. Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I just pull him away.
I'm gonna point at Flint and cast Words of Terror.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Do you
gonna make the-
actually?
Yeah, I'm gonna make the guard be afraid of Flint. And then run away.
Okay. Is there a save to that?
16. Wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom. 19.
He passes.
However, does he now know that you cast a spell on him?
No. If the target succeeds on its saving throw, it has no hint that you tried to frighten
Okay then.
it.
I just pick Glees up and I put him on Gorath's head and I
No!
say, "You stay up there, and you hold on to him so he doesn't get us killed."
I disgraced the badge of the Detective Glees.
So, where do you go from
what-
there?
While that's happening, Rio's in the shop.
Okay.
He's talking to the proprietor.
Okay.
We are new to the city, and I am an aspiring chef. However, I would like to know, and he'd slide a gold piece onto the counter, where I should not go to avoid losing my wares or perhaps my life.
Well, that is a little bit harder to say these days with the handyman, but I would stay out of the outside slums. Those are the most dangerous part. But maybe the east side of Ank'harel too. But yeah, there is crime everywhere, like any other city.
What is this handyman? I heard one of the guards mentioning it, but it did not seem like he wanted to elaborate.
Oh, he will whisper this to you. The handyman is well, a serial killer that is plaguing this city for quite a while now. He has killed scores of people over the last 7 months, I believe. And it is getting worse, it would seem. The guards are out in force, as it is an embarrassment to them that they have not been able to catch him yet. And as you can see, they are out in force now. Yes, but be careful, as he seems to strike at night.
Yes, I appreciate the warning.
And
Leo looks concerned about this, but
he will also tell you, do you know why they call him the handyman?
does he chop off people's hands?
He will tap his nose towards you,
Oh no.
like you got
All
it.
right. Flint's gonna go look for like beggars anywhere or people who look homeless.
Okay, in that case, as you're moving, are you moving further away from the main gates into the city?
Yeah.
Let's move as a group, please.
Are you all moving?
Well, yeah, I'm just
away?
gonna look around to like homeless people if I see any of them anywhere, or like beggars.
I'm waiting for Rio and Hydra and Glees, so I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Make me a perception check. If you're at the where the front gates are.
Damn, I'm just not doing it.
You
My
know-
luck is bad today.
As this is the entrance to the city, you do not see any homeless people around, as it is mostly, greetings, buy this very expensive food, buy this very expensive clothing, and things like that.
All right. Well, I guess I'll tell the group. If we can find some beggars, perhaps they have an eye. They usually stay out. They might have an eye, and have seen some, people like us. Sometimes they're used to keep an eye out for people without being suspicious. No one pays attention to a beggar after all.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like an idea.
At this time, Hydro,
Mm-hmm.
a gentleman will walk up beside you, put a rope around your neck, and begin to walk with you, pulling you along.
Gorath will approach the man because he's still outside watching.
Were you
Hey,
there
hey.
with him?
Yeah, Hydro is right outside the shop, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you all split up around the market area to.
Oh no.
Garth specifically said.
Only Flint split off, and Rio is still in the shop.
In that case, make me a perception check.
Oh, perception. I'm not good at that.
I'd say with advantage because you were out there with him.
Okay, that's a natural 20.
Okay, you see a man just put a rope around Hydro and begin to kind of pull him along.
Hydra's obviously going to try to fight back, though. But
Hydro, do you look back at Gorath? I think I have a plan with Gorath's intelligence.
Oh, great. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Let's lean into it. Go for it.
All right. If you look back at Gorath, you'll see him smile, and he's gonna stalk that man from a distance.
Let me insight check to make sure that you know what to see if I know what you're doing, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Sure. Do I have to roll anything, or do you just want
Nope.
to roll high?
I got a nat 1. I'm scared.
Okay,
I don't
you
know
have-
shit.
No idea.
Okay.
Someone's
So,
kidnapping you!
In that case, then Gorath is gonna approach. Hey.
Is this yours?
Yes, this is my horse.
I'm horse.
Hydra's just gonna slowly turn towards Greth. But like, really?
This is not a horse, sir. This is a camel. I think you're mistaken. This is not your horse.
Wait. Is he looking at me right now, or is he looking at Gorath?
He's looking at Gorath.
Wild shape into a horse.
Okay.
Yes, gaslight him too.
Yes. No, sir, this is definitely a horse.
No, this. By the platinum dragon, oh, yes, it is a horse.
Have you been smoking something?
If so, tell me where.
No, I haven't had any suit in a while now. I'm sorry. He will take off the rope. Nice. Goodbye. And he will walk away.
As he turns to walk away, I'm gonna try to kick him with the horse's hooves.
Okay, make an attack roll with your horse hoof.
Okay, let me.
Grab horse stats.
Oh, I'm actually a warhorse. Oops.
Let's get ahead.
Okay.
Please
Shit.
specify non-lethal.
It is non-lethal. I mean, I think it's non-lethal.
Your hoof goes through his chest and rips out his heart.
Yeah.
Kalima.
21 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Let's see. Oh shit.
Yeah, horses.
12
hard.
damage.
Okay. 12 damage. You will kick this gentleman in the back near the spine area, and he will go flying into another crowd of people. They will all knock over, and you'll watch as where on the back you kicked him, there is a solid hoof print stamped into his back, bruised heavily, and some places the skin is actually torn. And the people that he crashed into will immediately, as they are a group of women, will begin to bat him with what look to be fans over and over again.
They just start assaulting him.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Alright.
Thief.
I hope serves him right for stealing my horse.
Keep in
Fuck
mind,
is these animals.
there is a
fuck
murder
are
on the
these
loose.
Yeah. The fuck are these animals anyway?
Is he branded?
No, he's not branded. He's just got a
Well,
horseshoe
he's branded
bruise.
now.
And Hydra just turns to Gorath and just kind of nuzzles his head against Gorath's face.
Gorath is gonna play along with it because he is in public, but he does not like this. This is strange.
Aww.
There, you don't have to be scared, little big horse.
I am a very large horse right now. I'm a war horse.
What color horse, may I ask?
Okay, so the main. Okay, so question with horses is the rest of their body fur colored or?
I mean,
No, the mane can be a different color.
The main,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's kind of thing. So
something
I
else.
was thinking the hair's teal, the mane's teal, the tail's teal.
That's weird.
Yeah, right. The rest is kind of more of a tawny brown.
okay. I was so hoping you would say, I'm just a full black horse. I'd be like, yeah, you're going to die in this heat. Just death straight away. But yeah, okay. You are a very
Jedi.
strange looking colored horse.
I know. We made this agreement at the start.
Huh. I need
By
to
the
get
sun,
you
right?
more dye for your fur horse. And I'm gonna lead you back to the group.
Yeah, well, this time Flint comes back and is like, any luck?
Rio would step out at this point.
Did someone try to steal Hydra?
Again?
Yeah.
He shrugs. Happens all the time. I got some information from the
Hydra
shopkeeper.
Hydra starts chewing on Rio's hair.
Smack!
He waits a minute, starts chewing back on the hair.
I will turn you into glue.
Hydra will let go of the hair.
I
Now,
was just to say smart, horse.
we have some options to go, but we should probably talk about this serial killer that is stalking the city and probably will make things harder for us.
Yeah,
Because
the city
that is
seems to be in high alert or some shit.
Yes, serial killer. But let us find a tavern or an inn.
Alright.
So what's the other information you found? Is there anywhere we can go to get a hint as to where our mission is?
Yes, but we will go to an inn and talk about this, as the
Alright.
streets have eyes and ears.
Do we head east for an inn? Where
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
icon
head
is?
towards the east. Yeah, we are.
All right.
I follow Rio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's riding Hydro?
The horse?
Yep.
Yeah.
Rio's not gonna ride Hydra right now.
Put Glees on them.
Gorath has claimed the horse as his own in the public eye, so he's gonna do it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Alright.
Glees is gonna ride Gorath.
Rio's gonna glance at Hydra as they're walking
People stand.
and grin slyly. Ooh, now you have two men riding you.
I would like to kick Rio, please now.
I'm to the side, bitch. You came on over.
This time lethal.
You just see him start glowing brightly as stars. No, I'm kidding.
In that case, Gorath, as you're riding him through the town, you get maybe 3 offers as you're going through about having him sold to someone with the color that he is, or having him breed with some other horses.
Damn it.
And each time
Would
they
you-
offer you more and more money that goes from 45 gold to 57 gold to 78 gold to mate with different horses or sell him to people.
I'm gonna pat Hydro on his, I guess, head, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, do you wish to mate?"
Good money.
Hydra just looks back and just glares.
No,
Could we not-
I think he's waiting for true love. This one.
Could we not sell him off and then have him come back later?
We could, but I don't think Hydro would like that.
Okay. As you make your way through the this, in fact, let me put you. There you go. You want to put your tokens now here.
Oh, that's a meatball of a monster right there.
It is.
Nope. We're leaving.
What's
Gorath
wrong?
has never seen one of these beholders before, but I sure have.
It's a sight to behold.
Eh?
People
know,
watching on
beauty-
YouTube, I'm sorry.
You know what they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I'm gonna crack open the statue to look for beauty.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
Okay, so you guys enter what seems to be the bazaar area, where it looks like many markets are open, where looks like the common people of this town come and buy and sell items. As you begin to make your way through, you see again hundreds of people. What do you do?
I want to look for a shady alleyway, while I assume Rio looks for an inn.
Okay.
Mhm.
Perception checks, both of you. Actually, Rio, you do me investigation.
Why do I keep having to roll perception? I hate this.
Trade you?
Yeah, all right. You can both do investigation.
I already rolled a natural 18, modified down to a 16.
Oh, okay. So now you want to do the perception. Okay. Here, there is an-
I'll gladly change that to a
no, no, no,
investigation to make that a 20.
no, it's fine. You see a few shady alleys, and when I say shady, they are covered in shade.
Dang it.
They just look like alleyways to you that are out of sight.
Out of sight, that is good.
And Rio, what did you want to look for a inn, right?
Yeah, just like a sign or something.
In the far distance, you see this building. That seems to be, what looks to be kind of, it's less as the common inn, you would say. It's more of a very open up place where people can stay. You definitely wouldn't call it an inn, as the rooms seem to be, there are no rooms with walls separating them. It seems to be on the inside, there are thick curtains sectioning off wide areas where people can lay down on the floor, where it seems to be covered in pillows and blankets, and you can just stay there.
All right, I'm gonna lead Hydro into the alleyway, and I'm gonna ask him to change it back into human.
Glees is gonna try local food.
Okay. You go up to someone selling some food. They will look at you, say something that you don't understand, but then kind of filter through a few different languages until you hear common. Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Glees want food.
Does Gleave have money?
Yeah, plenty. Yes.
Then what would you like, my friend?
Something, meat?
Meat.
Yes.
We have some delicious kebabs over here. We have some nice meat sandwiches over here.
He looks back at the group and he says, 4 of each.
Of each, all right. And he will take his time, kind of getting the spikes for the meat and getting the sandwiches prepared, and he will kind of makeshift bag them up for you and hand them over. And he'll just say, for that, we'll say 2 silver pieces.
Yes.
He will give you 2 silver pieces.
Okay.
And then Glees on his way back, he will realize that he didn't buy himself food. And then he will give everyone 1 of each.
The horse is gonna eat meat.
And just... no, didn't Hydro change back?
He never
Well,
agreed.
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
As we're in the alleyway while Glees is getting food, Hydro will nod and kind of look around to make sure no one's watching, and then he'll let Wild Shape drop, and the shape of the horse just kind of starts to fade, and then it just kind of he breaks free out of the shape, and as the rest over the magic kind of dissolves around him, he just kind of cracks his neck a little bit, rubs his shoulders, rolls his shoulders. Why do people want me to breed? I don't want to.
Didn't you say you were a virgin?
Look, okay, yes, but that's beside the point.
Gorath gives you a very cheeky smile.
He just kind of walks over, thuds his head, starts setting his head against your breastplate. I don't want to.
Glees will hand everyone a sandwich and say,
Glees will want every pack to try local culinary foods.
he just
Alright.
learned the word culinary from Rio today. So he's gonna use it a lot today.
Yes. Is this a culinary?
Tastes very culinary.
This looks very culinary to me.
Smells culinary too. Yum.
Hydra's just gonna eye both of them. I don't think that word means what you think it means.
It means food, right?
Rio says it means making food.
Okay, you know what? Technically, that's right. I'm gonna shut up. And he just starts muttering, grabs the sandwich, and starts eating it.
He's gonna bite through the kebabs. Do they? Glees is gonna bite through the kebabs. Do they taste good for him?
They taste very good. They are meat. It seems to be some sort of like a sheep meat, or what is it called? Mutton, right?
Nice. Yeah.
It's that, and it is spicy. There is salad in there, but yeah, it's very nice.
Healthy food. Yeah.
He throws it on the ground.
Do not waste food, please.
Please don't eat food.
Balanced diet.
But there is a what looks to be a kind of like garbage area near you, Glees, that looks to be filled with thrown out food. That is, some of it's rotten, but some of it like has flies on it.
Today we feast.
Your
Very
feast
enticing.
fit for a king.
Please do not have to eat from the garbage.
Glees is gonna try and put on his detective hat and badge, and he will try to sniff around for maybe signs of blood recently.
Blood. Okay.
Yeah, a scuffle maybe or something.
Make me
What's
a
happened?
perception check
I'm gonna smell for something that smells culinary.
as you're using your nose.
I'm bringing out my badge, the culinary badge.
My perception check.
12.
12.
Honestly, your nose is having a real bad time right now with all the smells of the garbage, the food that is being sold, and all of the spices here. It is
Too much spice.
there is literal pepper in the air that is being blown around in the wind, and it's kind of making your nose really itchy right now.
I'm gonna pull out the handkerchief that was given by Cass. The blue
Yeah.
handkerchief. And I'm gonna try to clean my nose with it.
Okay?
I'm just gonna blow my fucking nose into it.
Lots of snot all over it.
Yes.
Allergies. Ugh. Too much culinary in the air.
Indeed.
Hydra just gonna turn to Rio. Look what you did.
Hey, he raised that rat, man.
All right, should we keep on going then?
Hydra
Yes,
is still in
yes.
his old clothes, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Rio passes Hydro his new clothes.
The very skimpy dancer's
What-
clothes.
What is
Yeah,
this?
the
Is this
Aladdin-
netting
the
for when
Aladdin
we
gum.
sleep tonight, or what?
No,
Leave
they're your
this.
clothes.
Hydra
They
narrows
are-
his eyes at Rio.
Rio shrugs innocently. They are appropriate to the local. You do not want to overheat or burn. I hear you do that.
Fine. He grabs it, goes back to the alley.
You
And,
change in the alley?
He just starts changing in the alley. Yeah.
Okay. Out walks, stripper Hydro.
Hydra just immediately glares at Rio. You freaking lied to me.
I did no such thing. It is appropriate clothing for the locale.
You
You
notice
can almost see my dick.
Then maybe someone will find it interesting. You'll get some action. I don't know.
I'm going to
Hydro.
cast Call Lightning. No, go ahead.
Oh no, lightning.
As a camel, you were gawked at by people wanting to mate with other camels. As a horse, the same. And now dressed like this, you can't help but see a number of women and some men looking at you and kind of rubbing some coin together, looking how you're dressed and probably thinking you're some sort of prostitute.
Rio! And Hydra's just immediately going to hide behind Grab.
And the pimp.
I'm sorry, Hydra, but I already have someone.
Hydra just looks up at Gorath and narrows his eyes. I will kill all of you.
Gorath is smiling ear to ear. He thinks this is very amusing.
I saved your life, damn it.
You also hit him with a lightning bolt.
He didn't know that! He didn't know that! It was starting his heart back up!
So that was why my hair was standing all over the place on that ship.
It was a love tap. I don't. And he just looks guilty.
Flint.
Yes.
Could you make me a perception check, please?
15.
Nice.
With a 15, you will begin to hear different things being shouted throughout the market. You will hear people shouting, come buy these clothes, come buy this food. Some of it is in Common, some of it is in Dwarven, some of it is in Marquesian. But eventually you do hear a few individuals who are shouting much louder than anyone else. 3 people. You hear one of them begin to say, come all, sign up for the trials, sign up for the Thunderdome. This is your chance for glory. Sign up, in 2 days it starts. Please, you sir, sign up for the fighting pits. Alone, you could become a hero. You then
He
hear...
just,
Mhm.
he just one eyebrow just goes up.
Only Flint hears this?
For now, yes, as you guys are talking, and Flint's up at the head, I'm letting him hear this. You hear another man say, don't miss the opportunity to see the jewels brought back from the shattered teeth and being held by the Bahab Collection House. For the next 3 days, it is open to the public. All may gaze upon the jewels from the mystic land. And he will begin to repeat this. The next person will begin to shout, keep your children inside. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your children inside. The handyman is out. He is on the loose and another death was just found. Keep your children inside. The bounty, now 1,000 gold. And a personal thank you from Jaman Sahord himself. Keep your children inside. And he will begin to repeat.
Okay.
No. Handyman kills children.
Did you hear that?
Hear
1,000 gold
Uh-huh.
for a handyman.
Just to recap, seems to be a tournament, a fighting tournament happening in 2 days. There seems to be an exhibit from what looks to be jewels brought back from the shattered teeth, being held at what was called the Bahad
Heavy breathing.
Collection House.
Bahab Collection House, yeah.
And there is a now bounty of raised up to 1,000 gold to capture or information leading to the capture of the handyman, and a personal thank you from Jamon Saord himself.
Glees want to approach the guy who's calling about the killing.
Hang on, has Flint told you yet?
I'm just talking about the.
Oh, okay. I thought
the
I thought
reward.
everyone was hearing this. Yeah, never mind.
1,000 gold for the capture of the handyman.
That is tempting. Split that 5 ways. Is that 200 gold each?
Just about, yeah.
Side
But
objective.
there's also a tournament, it seems.
Gorath's
Fighting
light up.
pits. Fighting pits, mate.
I can make a lot of money there, I feel.
Oh, we can make a lot of money.
Glees and Gorath go in. Tag team.
I thought you were gonna say Glees and Gorath go in. Only Gorath exits.
No. Glees and Gorath, the same team. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill Glees.
Alright.
There is no telling how long we will be here on our task. Securing funds would be wise.
Well, is this an underground Is this like an underground tournament or is this
We can ask him.
legal?
You can go find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find out about that.
And
They
return.
are they three different people?
3 different people.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. I wanna approach the guy who's talking about the killing
Okay.
after Flint finishes.
Gorath is gonna walk with Flint as a group, I think.
Yeah,
And what do I have to roll to keep Glees on my head? No.
yeah.
I'm
Roll an
joking.
attack. But yeah, so Flint, you're going over to the fighting pigs guy.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna ask him. So, are there any rules to these fights?
Come all come. Oh, the fight, sir. Are you thinking of joining the great fights?
Gorath stands behind Flint and rolls his shoulder and cracks his neck.
Well, I've got a potential fighter. Yes.
Oh well, that would be nice. Well, what was the question again? What do you want to know, my son?
What are the rules?
The rules are 2 men enter, 1 man comes out. Of course, no killing is allowed.
Of course.
And this is a great opportunity, as this only happens once a year, and the prize pool is very big. Now, also, if you win, and don't mind me saying, but are you're foreigners? Yes?
Yeah.
Well, if you win, you also get a statue erected in the Grand Halls as a tournament champion.
Gorath smiles the biggest smile I've ever seen.
Oh no.
Now, we only do singles during the great tournament. There'll be no tag teaming, no teams, but it will be one-on-one fights. And if you all want to join, I can make it happen. Because all of you, I can see that you are all the best of fighters. Look at your muscles, look at your hair, look at your rat.
Claws.
Look at your rat.
I wouldn't
And-
look down on the rat. He is kind of strong, actually.
Of course, and of course, magic is allowed for all those magic users out there.
No.
Magic.
How many
Yeah.
fights? I assume this is like a tournament style.
Yes, sir.
How many fights do we fight a day?
Oh, it all happens in a single day.
Seems like. Do we get any rest between the fights, or?
You would.
Okay, this is good. Where do I sign up?
Well, you can all come with me and we can get you all signed up.
Give us a moment. He turns to the group. How much do we wish to invest in this?
What do we have to lose?
Well, we will likely be fighting each other, and we will be tied up while we wait for these fights.
Well, the boss did tell us that as long as we got the job done, he didn't
was
really
no time
care
limit.
how. Yeah, he didn't really care how long it took.
And like you said, we need to secure funding.
This
And if we make a name for ourselves, perhaps someone might take notice.
Yes.
Having public opinion in our favor does help.
So you all wish to do this?
Yes.
I would like to
Definitely.
test myself.
Glees will stand this out.
You can be more support.
Also, be sure to place some bets, please.
Oh, actually, I will ask the man. Is there any betting involved?
There is not any betting involved. It is people come to watch you from all around the city, and only the winner will receive a prize. No runners up, no nothing. So technically, the more of you that join this, the better the chance the prize will go to you.
Very well.
What
Alright,
is the
I-
policy? What is the policy about Severus sniping this by
Damn.
casting buffing spells from outside the ring?
You could probably
Obviously-
get away with a bardic inspiration, but
Well-
if you actively cast something during, I think people are
Mhm.
going to be suspicious.
If obviously with any fighting picks, that is illegal, and you would if you do get caught, that is a disqualification and a shaming.
Ooh.
Not with.
Not shaming. No!
When
Bad,
did the
Glees,
fights begin?
bad!
Flint,
No! Please, that's been
Flint
a
just-
bad boy.
Flint turns around, looks at Hydra for a second, and then looks back.
Hydro like adjusts the veils around him when you look over.
No one would
Adjusts
want to
the
be
bra.
No one would want to be shamed any more than this.
Very
Alright,
well.
well,
When
yeah,
did
I
the
think
fights
we're
begin?
in.
Okay, so are you all fighting? As
When
that
do the
will,
fight?
that will give you the biggest chance of actually winning this.
Not Glees, no.
Okay.
When do the?
Weird, it's gonna be in 2 in-game days.
Okay.
Is what they were saying.
I suppose we'll send 4 of us.
Okay.
I'll accept the little one. He says, petting, please.
He will look over at the rat. Are you sure, my friend, this could be an opportunity for great glory? Women would throw themselves at you, or you would be lavish with the best of goods and the
Just to
finest
sign
of...
up, please.
Okay. Well, everyone who wishes to sign up, follow me. And he will kind of begin to march over to the what looks like a signing up tent behind him, and he will just say, please sign your names and where you're staying for the next 3 days.
Well, we haven't really picked a place to stay yet.
Oh.
Alright, we'll come back when we find an inn.
All right.
Actually, do you have any recommendations where to stay?
Ooh, well, it depends on how much money you're willing to spend. How lavish do you want your bedrooms to be?
I mean, with, like
Something with.
comfortable. No, I was just saying something comfortable. You're more of a you're the pickiest out of all of us. Rio, why don't you say it? Why don't you
Something
ask?
with walls and a ceiling, preferably.
Then you want to stay away from the east side and go more to the north. There you should find, well, quite literally small, castles that will take you in.
And you have no recommendations where you house your fighters, perhaps?
Well, I haven't been there in a long time. Believe it or not, I'm not a very wealthy man. But if you really want a good place, there's always the Kickback Camel.
And where is that?
He will take out a sheet of paper and begin to draw and write and draw and then write some more. And he will hand it over to you. What looks to be a very crude drawing of certain streets and directions where you need to go.
I see. Thank you.
Of course. But don't forget to sign up. The sign up ends, it'll be tomorrow, 6 o'clock, and then the day after, the grand tournament. And make sure you bring your entrance fee.
How much is the entrance fee?
It is.
20 gold.
And how big was the prize pool, you said?
Well, that's the thing. No one knows what the prize is. Only at the end do the people, and you, if you win, of course, find out.
I am interested in the statue.
Of course. And made from pure marble, may I say?
From marble?
Marble.
Oh.
Sounds culinary to me.
At least we're not talking about food.
Oh, okay. Language is very hard.
But while you guys were asking that, Glees, did you want to go talk to the guy who was talking about the murderer?
Yes, yes, please, yes.
Okay,
Do the rest of us tag along?
that's up to you guys.
I'm asking
Yeah.
group.
I mean, yeah, why not? We don't want him saying something,
Yeah,
you
we don't
know,
want
that
him
could
whipping out his friend
compromise
again.
us. Yeah.
So we tag along then.
Glaze will approach this man. Does he look like a city official, or is he?
He does. These seem to be like the kind of town criers of different events that are happening in the city right now.
He's gonna approach this guy and say,
Hello.
Ah, don't hurt me. He'll just look back at you saying that.
No worries. Glee's here to help with investigation. Crier man say just found dead body of handyman.
Yes, another body was found.
Where?
Oh, near the let me look at my notes. The slink back. The slink back, what's the word for it now? I forgot it. What's the place where you get lady favors?
Brothel.
Brothel, thank you. The slink back brothel near there, he says.
How soon was it?
Soon? Yesterday, you mean when the killing happened?
Yes, last night? This morning?
Yes, a body's been found every night.
And do you think there's pattern? Maybe only women, only children, faces?
No, everyone, every gender, race, age group, many different bodies have been found.
Why city think it's one man?
Well, there is. If it was a group, it is more likely that people would have seen him or seen them.
Is there someone Glaze can talk to? Maybe help with the investigation. Glaze wants to bring retribution to this man.
The city guard?
Yeah, city guard don't speak common.
Well, I'm sure that some of them do. If you go to their headquarters in the east side, here, and he'll take out a kind of what looks to be a note. What talks about if you have any information, come to this place. Here are the directions. This is where you need to go to talk about if you've seen anything to do with the handyman, and he'll hand it over to you.
And please ask town crier, what is the name of leader of this place? You say name?
Oh, the Jamansa Ord.
Does Jamansa Ord have a title?
Well, we would call him Sultan, or others may call him King, the ruler here of all this kingdom, this country.
Is he king of something? He looks at the others. Just king, no king of something.
King of here. Of here.
Okay.
Hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He he will go back to the others. He will go back to Flint. Yeah, Flint seems to be like very very perceptive. And Glaze will give Flint the map and say,
Glaze think we should catch this man. Very despicable. Also, getting this man will get us favor with King.
He looks at Glees and remembers the time he just ate that person's face. Right?
I ate face with self-defense. This man kill innocent people. What's this come?
You know our line of work, right, Glees? Never mind.
he looks at you with determination in his eyes.
We never kill people who can't defend themselves.
Alright,
Hydra
this
looks
one.
over at Rio, like raising an eyebrow.
This one kills civilians.
Gorath remembers Rio just slicing that woman up.
She threw a fireball at you guys.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
she's at least a 5th level wizard. She's fine.
I always saw Glees as the guy that you leave a baby alone with and you come back and the baby's just gone.
Damn.
I mean, reasonable.
No, Glaze, it takes his job very serious.
This isn't his job, though. But sure.
Yeah, this...
But I mean, if you want to do this, then sure.
I mean,
Killing
1,000 gold is no small.
Yeah.
Uh,
200
reward.
gold each. That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
That's
I
gonna
know, I do
double my
need
funding.
funds. Yeah.
I agree. We should look into this, but I think first we need to seek out or make an effort to seek out our true purpose. We do not want to run afoul of any situation. For example.
That's
what-
true.
What's the time of day right now?
Right now, it would be about 7 o'clock. The sun is still up, but it is on its way down.
Well, first let's go find the inn that we'll be staying in.
Hmm.
Should we go
And
north
if
or
we
east?
want to find that murderer who murders at night, maybe we should walk around at night.
First,
Well, we should check in into an inn first and procure ourselves some
true.
rooms.
rooms first, and then we make a trip to the east side and
Yes.
attempt to meet up with our target.
Is the guy who spoke about the tournament still there?
Yep.
I'm gonna approach him.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Would you happen to know where I could buy like a lexicon from Marquisian to Common?
Oh, your DM. What the hell is a lexicon?
Book with words to translate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He will look at you and just almost like looking at himself, like, you know, how the fuck do I know? He will kind of just.
Like a bookstore or something.
I am more of a master of the muscle and the fighting. That type of thing I don't really know much about.
I was just thinking you've been in the city longer than I, but if you can't help me, then thank you for your
I
time
mean,
anyways.
bookstores, you might find them there. Books, I mean, you go down, he'll point kind of down in this direction, and you just look around for a bookstore. They might have one.
Alright. Do you know of any good inns?
I told your friend.
Alright, perfect. Well, a good day then.
Also, maybe check near the front gates again. I can imagine if you're looking for something for translations, people coming into the city, maybe you'll find luck there.
Ah, that's a smart idea. You've honed your brain very well.
I know. I think I'm getting a nosebleed.
All right, Gorath leaves the man alone so that he
Okay.
doesn't think too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we head?
South. Is it south of this map?
He said if you're looking for the
He
inn,
said
then that'd
north.
be north. Yeah.
North. This one, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, let's check in, boys.
All right, we head north.
Okay. You head
See,
north, and you begin to make your way to this part of the city. A much more beautiful in its design and its structure. It is breathtaking once you get to the higher, more middle part of this grand city, and you'll begin to see what look to be beautifully formed, almost looking like temples, but they are indeed their version of castles. And you'll see that these are people are walking into them and just getting rooms, and these grand buildings are being used as like hotels and inns.
So
Yep,
which one do we pick, boys?
These have good walls.
Very good walls.
You guys can see,
Uh,
like, Glee's visibly upset.
It's not filthy enough.
You could always sleep under a bridge, please.
No. But perhaps in the kitchen or under a bed. No, that would be safest. Cities are dangerous.
Is there a specific one? Like, are they named? Do we have a name for any of them?
Wasn't one like the camels something?
The camels,
DM, are you muted again?
God damn it. I think it was the Camelback's Inn. I think was the one in the.
And that was in the north.
Yeah.
And we are
Okay.
in the north.
Okay, then I guess we'll check that one.
Okay.
On our way there, I want to look for a bookstore or something.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
Oh, thank you. Investigation. 17.
17. You do find one that seems to be a general bookstore on the way there.
Should we stop by there first?
Sure, if you want to.
Please think maybe hiring translators cheaper.
You sure?
Honestly, I'd rather not. We might need to discuss some things that should be kept between us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and look for a book to translate.
Okay. On the inside, you will see a elven-looking woman, dark skin, dark hair, and kind of looks in your general direction and immediately smiles as she looks at your horns and that you're a half-orc, and just kind of wanders over to you and begins to speak in Marquesian.
Sorry, only common.
Oh, common, yes, I speak.
Do you have a book to translate?
Translate what?
From common to Marquesian and
Oh,
back and forth.
we should have one. And she will go in the back, and about maybe 6 minutes later, she will return with a smallish book. It is very small in your big hands, and she will kind of just put it on the desk in front of you and her. And anything else?
I think that's it for now. I'm gonna take the book and I'm gonna look at it. How much for it?
She kind of looks on the side as there is what looks to be a price, and she'll just say, That'll be 2 gold pieces.
Oh, here you go. 2 gold pieces. Hand it over.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And he leaves with the book in tow.
As you leave, she will look to be beginning to draw something, and she looks like she's about to sketch you. Okay, so you make your way up to the kind of posh area, and you head straight for the direction that you were given, that inn.
Perfect.
Okay. You make your way through this area as you see a lot less people are here. There are not hundreds on the street. There are, just a couple, and they are all dressed in incredible clothes. Some of their clothes, it looks to be, have actual diamonds somehow woven into their just simple clothes that look like kind of silks and garments. And you'll make your way to this kind of open up area, and past what looks to be a great fountain shooting up high into the air, you will see behind it a kind of normal-looking castle front, but on the top you see a great big dome, and on the front you see in multiple languages over and over again each of the names, the come back in. What do you do? Hello?
We
hello?
go in. We go
Yeah,
in.
We enter.
Hmm?
Approach the counter.
Okay. You enter on the inside and you see a dwarven fellow, kind of long beard, which has been kind of braided, and lots of beads is in it. And he will just look up at you and kind of grasp his hand together and begin to speak Marquesian again.
Common.
Yes, sir, yes. How can I help you?
A room for... Gorath looks at the group, then he looks down at Glees. 5 people? He says
5 people.
a big question mark while looking at Glees.
Glaze is content by sleeping at the foot of the bed. It's fine.
4 people.
4 people. All right. And how many days?
I look to Rio and Hydro and Flint.
3 will suffice.
3 will suffice for now. Yeah.
Okay, that's 4 rooms, 3 days each. Very good. Right. And is that all, sir?
Is breakfast included?
Of course, sir, of course.
Gorath does an approving nod.
Well, if that's all, then that'll be 120 gold.
Holy shit. No. Walks off.
Rio steps forward. A
No.
moment.
I love
Let's-
that. No.
Rio's gonna step forward. Perhaps we can be more economical about this. 2 2-bedroom rooms. 3 days. Let's be reasonable. Meals included.
2 rooms. All right, that'll be
With 2 bedrooms. I'm certain you can figure something out that is reasonable for us.
Yeah. With just 2 bedrooms. Yeah, we can move one of the beds in, and yeah. That'll be 60 gold then.
He quirks about brow Gorath.
I'm certain we can find somewhere cheaper.
You asked for the best.
Location is important. And quality. And meals are included.
Glaze will
We
pull out 30 gold
split the bill.
piece.
We split the bill.
Glaze will pull out 30 gold pieces, hand them to Rio, and say,
This is for Glaze and Gorath.
You hand
Look.
that to the guy.
No,
No,
Rio's
hand
gonna
it to
hold
Rio.
it and then look at Gorath.
Okay, fine, if you guys really want to spend this much money on. Oh, alright.
Okay, who's
Yeah,
paying
We
for the
can.
room?
And he'll Hydro will walk over and whisper to Garth. And if we need to find somewhere a little bit cheaper, we'll have time to do so.
Alright.
so 60 for 3 nights, right?
60 for 2 rooms for 3 nights.
Okay,
Hmm.
yeah.
Meals
it's
included.
reas- It's
Yep,
reasonable.
meals included. Okay, who's marking that off?
That's 12
I just
gold
marked
each.
30 from mine.
Okay, that's 30. You got another 30 to go.
Okay, so 10.
Yep, I'll hand 10
Uh,
over to Rio as well.
I'll hand 10 over.
Who's got the last 10?
Rio will do the last 10.
Okay. You will hand over the gold, and he will give you 2 keys. You'll hand one to you, Rio, and one to you, Gorath. And
Gorath
he
will
will kind
take
of
it.
clap as a young boy dressed in kind of like a black satin almost like outfit with a little hat on his head. And he will kind of stand to attention and he will just say, "Yeah, boy, take these to their rooms." And the boy will immediately like try and grab things off of you to carry that you shouldn't be carrying as you are honored guests now. And he will try and like take your great axe, Gorath, to try and carry it for you and things like that.
I'm not letting him take my great axe, but he can carry my backpack though.
He'll take it.
Yeah, I
Bruce.
give him my backpack.
Okay.
Hydra's going to watch that kid very carefully as we are making our way to our room to make sure hands don't disappear into places they don't belong.
Rio's gonna keep his pack.
Same.
Okay. Is Glee still on top of Gorath's head?
Yes.
Then he
Smack.
almost goes to like not realizing that you're a living creature. He goes to almost grab you to begin to carry you, but then realizes you're moving and quickly step away.
Weird rat hat.
Yeah.
Hiss.
Keep your hands to yourself.
And he will lead you to your 2 rooms that are next to each other. Hydro, make me a perception check.
20.
20.
Nice.
You do see, as he's carrying your things, he will every now and then kind of take a kind of hand and put it into Gorath's bag and just take out some food and, you know, just tuck it away quickly. And then maybe take a water skin and quickly kind of tuck it under his shirt. But nothing valuable he's stealing.
Hydro will hang back for a moment and wait. He'll let him do his job, let him do his thing, but he's gonna wait for the kid. He'll gesture for the others to keep going. I need to tie my. He looks down at his shoes that apparently don't have laces. I just need a moment. I need to fix these veils.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he shows you to your rooms and he opens the door and kind of places your things neatly on the beds. And he will kind of look towards you, Rio, as you handed over the money and kind of just put out his hand.
Rio's gonna glance at Gorath, who hasn't paid anything.
Gorath doesn't know he's stolen anything, but he's gonna hand over 5 gold.
5 gold. Okay, he
Damn.
will
5 gold.
see
Oh,
the gold
Skimpy.
and his
Yeah.
eyes
He's-
will go wide.
He's fine. He has platinum.
And he will immediately just begin to, in Marquesian, just say something over and over again and begin to bow over and over again and while he's walking backwards.
And
And,
Gorath will take out his book from like a pocket and start attempting to translate while he's talking.
He just from what you can read in the book, he's just saying, "Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you," and things like that. And don't hesitate to call me again. Anything you need, sir.
All right.
And then he will quickly leave the rooms, and kind of in it with a now no longer walking down the this hallway, kind of skipping down it as he puts the gold in his pocket and takes out a little bit of the food that he stole and eats it.
And Hydra's gonna stop him as he's in the hallway. Hey, buddy.
He will begin to again speak in another language.
That doesn't work on me. Try again.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna just kind of kneel down and smile. It's rude to steal. Now, I'm not gonna rat you out on it. Just give me his water skin. He's not gonna miss the food, but he will miss his water skin, especially out here, okay?
But, sir, my little sister, she is very sick, and this water skin could save her.
Buddy.
And he will open his eyes very widely.
Buddy, I used to pull that to you all the time. And my friend Rio over there, he did that too. Not gonna buy it. Now.
Fine.
Now.
And he'll kind of just take it out and hold it in front of him, looking defeated and annoyed.
He'll take it, but he's gonna hold his hand. He's gonna hold the kid's hand for a second. Now, I understand that it's rough out here in the world. Hard to get by. It is. And when he takes his hand away, there's gonna be 5 platinum in the kid's hand.
What the fuck?
That's
He
50
will-
gold, dude.
He will, eyes will widen, and he will smile and look at you. Let me escort you to your room, sir.
And this must be one high-end prostitute.
And he
God
will.
damn it! I forgot what I'm wearing.
Yeah. He will open up the door as you all look back to see Hydro and this kid again, and he will look at Hydro, look him up and down, and just look at the rest of you and say, "Your whore is here," and he'll give you a smile and just nod,
Thank you.
walk away.
Starts laughing.
Hydra eyes just immediately cringe and he just sighs. Yeah, no good deed
Which
goes
room will
unpunished.
the horse stay in this night?
You guys would be so lucky. And he adjusts the veils and throws it over his shoulder, covering his face.
I know because a few people would probably be happy to give him the stables today.
As he says that, a little bit of light starts off the ground. He says like, nope, 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 nope. And he shakes his hand out. Nope. Can't guiding bolt allies. Do not guiding bolt allies. Do not guiding bolt allies.
So it's already decided that Glees and I share a room.
Is the kid the boy gone?
You can hear him
You-
going down the hallway.
You and Flint are sharing a room, and Glees is going to be at the foot of your bed, I assume.
I'm gonna try and grab the kid.
Okay. Okay. So
Suplex him.
you run after him down the hallway, and the kid will look back, and almost
Hey!
like a scene from The Shining, like in a hotel room as this creature is running after this little boy, he will kind of
Yeah.
startle and almost go into a run, but then realize that you're a patron here and stop. He gave it me! The whore gave it me!
No worries. Glees is Glees. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hello, please?
Yes.
I'm Marco.
Marco, Glees want to ask you, if you know any information about, Handyman.
He takes a big step back immediately and goes wide-eyed. No, sir, I don't know anything about the Handyman, sir.
Is he saying the truth?
Make an insight check.
Oh,
You can't tell.
Um, no worries. Please want to maybe stop this handyman from killing people. Do you
Okay.
do you know if handyman killed recently here in this area of town?
Uh, 2 weeks ago.
Do you know who?
Some noble, a trader.
Um, did the handyman take anything?
Hands. He'll kind of like, obviously.
No valuables?
No, just the hands, sir. As always.
Glees spits on the ground, fucking angry.
He says, "Ah,
Ah!
despicable! Handyman, very bad person."
Flint sticks his head out of the room going, "Oi, what are you doing over there?"
Gathering information about handyman.
What? And then he just gestures to him, like, come back into the room.
He will pat the kid on the shoulder and say,
Do you know the noble, maybe family or friends? Location? Maybe Glees can talk to.
No. I'm a bellboy. And kind of just looks at you.
Okay.
The richest
Uh,
bellboy, by the way.
He will also, before you leave, hold out his hand.
Glees is gonna.
Glees
Pull
will
out
shake
like
it.
Yeah, no. Glees will pull out like a dead bird or something, like one of his many food items that he uses as rations, and he will put like a dead bird, like half eaten, on his hand.
Say, keep hands to yourself. Handyman might get you.
Oh,
Then he will crawl on all four back to Flint.
okay. The boy will immediately begin to walk fast away from the gang of freaks that he just helped that made him rich, and try not to piss himself from the weird rat creature.
He will go to Flint and tell him what he learned about the nobleman dying 2 weeks ago in this area.
Well, we just learned that the handyman killed in the area we were just in, the one where we met the tournament man. And that seems to be the most recent, so if you want to learn anything, that's going to be your best chance.
Yes, maybe go to Lady Place.
Okay, but please understand, don't go
Yes.
around asking everybody about this. There's soldiers everywhere. They might take it the wrong way. Keep this to yourself. Or at least if you're going to ask, make sure one of us is with you.
How Glees ask about information if you can't ask everyone about it?
I make sure one of us is with you when you're asking. All right?
Okay.
Because you might say something that, well, could compromise us, and I am very worried about that.
No, Glees don't compromise Pack. No worries, Flint.
He looks over at Rio. Like, help me out here.
Rio blinks his eyes once and then tilts his head. Certain questions are like poison. You ask them, and then you afflict your pack with this poison, and then we die horrible deaths.
No, I don't want Pack to get hurt. Okay, maybe like next time you ask questions.
I can do so. it would be more interesting to teach you how to ask the right questions in the right way. Some people are foolish, and if you ask them something you wish to know, they take offense. But if you ask them something else, they tell you what you wish to know, and they do not even know they're doing so. He flashes a grin.
Glees just gives you like a 1,000-yard stare.
I will show you.
Yeah. Yeah, I will go to sleep now.
And then he will go to the other room where Goroth is. It's night, right?
It is now.
We're taking a long rest, or not?
up to you guys.
Do we have time to like visit the brothel?
I mean, yeah, it's only just gone night now.
Well, we could go to the east side now.
We should go to the east side now.
All right.
Okay. So you guys, anything else you want to do here, or are you just gonna go straight out the east side?
Hey, Gorth. I think we'll just go.
Yeah.
Right?
Then you kind of leave the this inn/castle and make your way through back to the east side. Back to this time the closed market.
We're just going to be walking around looking for any clasp activity, maybe,
Okay, make
or any
me
thievery.
make me a perception check
Everyone?
if you want to. Yeah.
I'll assist him and let him have advantage.
Okay. Who?
If we're all just rolling, never mind. I'll roll myself then.
Okay.
I'm more interested in looking for signs of the killer. At this point.
Okay. Rio and Gorath, you guys are a little bit, unsure of your surroundings right now, and it is dark. It is a little hard to see, but yeah, you don't really notice much. Flint, you with a 14, yeah, you don't also notice much out of the ordinary. However, Glees, you notice you notice with your nose this.
Sniff.
There is a strange smell in the air, a smell that you've never smelt before. Not of blood, not of sweat, not of rotting decay or anything like that. It is the smell of an animal, but at the same time, it's the smell of a man. Almost mixed together, intertwined as one.
So, the shops are closed, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
Hang on. Hydro.
Okay.
You notice in the kind of far distance, near what looks to be a shady alleyway down here where I'm pinging. Yep. There seems to be a hooded individual just sat down on the ground, not doing anything, just sat there.
Menacingly.
He's just sitting there, menacingly.
You can't see the face, you can't see any of the skin, you just see a individual sat there.
Quick question. Did we rest long enough to take a short rest?
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Okay.
I wanna tell Rio.
Mm-hmm.
Ugly smell. Ominous smell. Half beast, half human. Not good.
We should investigate then.
Where is it coming from, DM?
No general direction. It's just you get it, you smell it on the air as it's being carried.
Can I try and pinpoint the smell?
You can, but it'll be hard DC. Make me a perception check. Do you have advantage when you use your smell as a rat folk?
I don't think I do. Rodent. I don't.
Okay, so you can make one more.
Perception check, please. Please. Oh, that sucks.
Yep, unfortunately, it's just being carried by the wind right now, and you can't really tell which direction or pinpoint anywhere where it's coming from.
Okay. What's up with the music?
What's
I
wrong
can't
with the
even
music?
hear the music.
You can't?
It just means you got it turned down. Nope, I can't hear it either. Actually,
I
Yeah,
just
I
turned it off.
can.
Hang on. Can you hear
There
that?
it
There it goes.
Okay, there it
Yay!
is.
Let's go.
all right.
Hydra's going to lean into the group and mutter, especially towards Flint primarily, and he'll kind of gesture. He'll try to hide the gesture, but he'll nod towards the guy that's kind of cloaked and hidden a bit. He seems a little suspicious.
Oh my
Hmm.
god.
Honestly, this seems the perfect opportunity to send Glees.
I mean,
My
aren't suspicious
man.
people the people we're looking for?
Maybe,
Yeah.
but I think Rio
We
has
should-
it in hand.
We should approach him separately.
Rio's gone.
Yeah, I know.
Rio?
I would have noticed
Yeah.
you. Oh wait, you rolled higher than my passive. Never mind.
DM, are you muted?
No, I'm listening. I'm waiting for you to move your tokens.
Glees, Glees is gonna look for a rat somewhere.
A rat.
An actual rat, yes.
Okay. Make me a investigation check.
Or any kind of rodent.
Okay. A 12. You do not find a rat, but you do find what looks to be a very dried out looking toad near the fountains.
Toad.
Why is it dried out near the fountain?
Looks like it's trying to get up to the fountain, but it's just too high to get to the water.
Okay, Glees is gonna help him out.
Okay.
There you go, friend. Yeah. There.
And then he will follow suit with the others, with the
Okay.
Flint. Is Flint hiding also?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see what Rio does.
Okay, Flint. Rio. As you get there, what do?
He's looking around.
Do I still smell the smell? I'm smelling. In the air, smelling?
Partially, yeah, in the air again. But looking around, you don't see anyone except for this one person just sat there. They're kind of covered up with what looked to be a big blanket, and yeah, just sat there.
Is he breathing?
Is he smelling the smell?
There seems to be movement coming from them. This person.
Does the smell go stronger when I go closer?
No.
Move. What kind of movement? Like under the blanket, or is his chest is rising and falling?
Yep.
Kick him.
Kick him. Rio's going to flick off the blanket with the mage hand.
Okay. In that case, you will see this person. Looks to be an old woman. And you see in front of her what looked to be a deck of cards and what looked to be a bunch of candles that were all under the blanket as she quickly looks up and looks around.
What the hell?
Looks back at Glees.
He waves.
The old lady.
No, he waves it to Rio.
Okay.
Where is the lady exactly? Here in this alleyway?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We're just going to step out of the shadows then.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Hello.
Mm. Hello.
Glees is Glees. Nice to meet you.
Yes, I know. Glees is Glees.
You know?
I
Yeah,
know.
his fur bristles.
Well, what else you know about Glees?
I know. She'll take one of the cards and look at it. You like to eat body parts sometimes, Glees.
Ah!
He's enamored by the lady.
What else? What else do you know?
She will take another card. Look at it. Very sad. You were shunned by your people.
He looks towards the ground and he says,
Glees found new pack though. No need for Ratkin anymore.
He'll just smile.
What else? What else do you know?
Oh no. The first two are free.
Ah.
She will look around the corner straight at you, Rio, and she'll just say, Boy, won't you come and say hello?
Yeah, he steps forward. Estia then?
Say that again.
Estia?
Is that what you say to her?
Mm-hmm.
She will just smile and just say, I dabble.
Then I'm sure you know why we are here.
How would I know? I haven't read you, Rio.
His lips curl slightly. And do you want to read me?
Oh, I am willing to read anyone who has the right price.
My little friend here is on a hunt. Can you help him with that?
You hunt the hand taker.
Yes.
Now, I can speak with the spirits and see if they are willing to share.
And what is your price, Sia?
Oh, I am an old woman and cold at night. What can you offer me?
Gold?
Gold.
Glees
Hey.
remembers the one and he says,
Blood, maybe?
Her eyes kind of open at that.
No. Please, we've talked about this.
Not this kind of lady, okay.
By the way, what is Flint, Hydro, and Gorath doing?
We're just looking
Flint's-
at what the other
yeah.
guys are doing.
Flint's just watching them.
Hydro?
Hydra is he's just kind of amused by this because he's done this gimmick before with Rio.
Okay. She will look up and say, how about all of your gold, Glees?
Glees will look at his gold bag, and then he will look at the old lady, and he says,
Glees think it's worth it. People who kill for fun always should die.
And
People who
You're-
kill for fun kill family. kill Glee's family.
And he will bring out his effigy, and he will put it on her table, and he will say,
This is what left of Glee's family. And this will not happen to someone else.
and he will give her all his gold.
Okay. And how much did you have?
157 gold pieces and 17 silvers.
Okay. She will take the bag, and Rio, you will notice something interesting. She will flick the wrist, and the bag of gold will just disappear.
Is that the wristwatch thing?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And she will kind of gesture for you to sit, Glees. Sit, sit.
Glees will sit down.
What are you doing, Rio?
He's watching the woman carefully. His fingers are slightly curled up, and his index finger is tracing a circle across his palm. I do hope that your reading is worthwhile for my friend.
Oh, the spirits will reveal what they can and what they are willing to. You, of course, can go next, if you wish.
His eyes narrow. It depends on the spirit's performance.
Okay. She will grin at that and then go back to Glees and pull out a deck as she will begin to shuffle over and over again, and then place in 3 different smaller decks in front of you. Please draw a card.
Oh no, please don't be a deck of many things. Please don't be a deck of many things.
Oh my.
I draw a card.
Okay. You draw a card, and it is.
Don't be death, don't be death, don't be death.
That is a good card.
Yeah, that is actually a good card.
Death is a good card? Or Hooded
Yeah.
Death is a good
You don't want the happy squirrel card.
card? Okay.
She will look at this card and smile. Yes, you are indeed hunting for someone, aren't you, Glaze?
Yes!
He likes to shroud himself, but not with just a hood, not with just clothing, not with the darkness around him. No, he chooses to hide amongst his victims. Oh yes, using magic. He uses the darkest of magics. Draw another one, quickly, Glees.
He draws another one. Yeah. The enchanter.
Yes, I see. This individual, the hunter, he enchants his victims. He leads them astray. He makes them sin. Why? Why does he do this? Why? He is corrupting. But for what reason? Their souls. Something to do with their souls, yes. And not just that, but their hands. Their hands must be enchanting to him. They must be beautiful. He wants them. He wants them to have beautiful hands. Quickly, Glees, draw another.
He draws the charlatan.
Yes, more about his visage, his form. It is not what it seems. He is not normal. He is not from this place, from this world. He is a creature. A fur. I see whiskers. And his hands, they point in the opposite direction. It hurts.
Oh, fuck.
Please, he knows. He is hunting. He saw you. And you watch as she will catch herself on the ground as her nose begins to bleed. That is
Pulls out his dagger.
that is all. And that is all they are willing to share.
And
Very well.
can we roll?
Do I know what this is?
Do you have are you proficient
I know
in-
exactly what
yeah.
this is.
are you proficient in religion?
Kane.
Am I proficient in religion?
Mhm.
I am half proficient in religion
How can you be half proficient?
Bard.
because I'm
Bard.
Jack of all
Oh.
trades.
I'll let you roll at disadvantage then.
No, right. All right. It's a 7.
Nope. You have
Can
no
I-
idea.
Can I roll Arcane? She said it's not from this place. That means it's not from this plane, right?
You can see it that way.
Yeah.
Uh,
Arcane. Inhabitants of other planes.
I mean, that wouldn't really get you the creature, what it is. You could make a check to see if you can figure out that it is from a different plane that she's speaking of, but not exactly the creature type.
She said it was.
She said he's not from this place, right? Oh, do you mean what type of plane he came from?
Yeah. It's magical traditions, the planes of existence, the inhabitants of those planes, eldritch
Yeah.
symbols, all Arcane.
Glees will thank the old lady and say,
You're most welcome. And she will kind of just nod and take your hand while tapping it.
Please think he smell this creature.
Rio, you
He's
gonna roll?
close.
Ew. Not ringing any bells.
Mm-hmm.
do I still smell him in the air?
At this point, no, not really.
I
The winds
think
have
you're
died down.
muted again, Aiden.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Hydro, can you hear me? Can someone tell Hydro that I'm speaking?
Muted.
Hydra.
Unless you have Gate.
Hydro, everyone else can hear him but you.
Hydro, can you hear us?
Hydro?
Someone send a
Oh.
message to Hydro.
I already did.
Wait, could no one hear anybody or?
Hello?
No,
Can
you're
you
the
hear-
one who can hear nobody.
Oh, maybe it was my internet hooking up. Okay.
Yeah,
I
we
think
were
Okay,
so.
now I
talking.
can hear y'all.
Yeah, everybody was talking to you.
I can hear everyone now. I can hear everyone now. What's being asked? I'm sorry.
Okay, so, what was the question? I forgot now.
Okay, no. Last I heard was Rio was rolling Arcana thing, and that's the last thing I heard.
Oh yeah, and he got a 10, so no, he wouldn't be able to narrow down what this creature is or where it's from.
Fuck. Yeah. Glaze is gonna thank the old lady, and he will visibly be very disgusted by this creature as he walks towards Rio. And he will say,
This fanged creature is despicable. Seems it's close. Old lady say he saw me. He saw Glees. Maybe confrontation is inevitable.
Good. That is what you want, yes?
out of character. No. In character.
Yes.
Good. It is a good thing that you're now participating in the tournament then. He rubs his chin. The merits of people knowing our capabilities versus potential rewards for social and financial, I am not sure of. He waves a hand. At any rate, perhaps there is a sage or library that you can look up what the seer has told you.
Yeah, old ladies say this man can change shape into other victims. Maybe
That is
keep an eye out. Suspicious people.
This is a city, my friend. Everyone is suspicious. Real looks at the seer, tilts his head.
Aiden. Oh, sorry. Go
Yes.
ahead. Didn't mean to cut you off for you.
No, go ahead. You swap.
Would I be able to insight check her from this distance or no?
I'll say yeah.
Okay. Because I'm curious to see if that was actual or if she is actually having a vision or if it was fake.
$25. From what you can see, she was not having any visions, but it seems that those cards that she is holding and using are enchanted and magical. She is not the medium, but the cards are.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Steal them.
Got it?
I mean,
She will see it coming.
Hydra's going to kind of eye over to Gorath and Flint and like, you know, those cards would be kind of nice to have.
You want to rob her?
I mean, borrowing seems nice, right? I mean, share a care like, right?
Here.
It's your choice.
From the looks of it, Glees is gonna be fucking pissed if you take them from her.
That is true. He did give her all his gold.
Even more reason for us to get our money's worth.
Well,
I mean, at this
Do you-
point, you do you, but I'm not helping
Yeah.
out.
I'm not being part of this.
Your god would be ashamed.
His god is
No,
fast.
I'm
He's
just-
like steel.
I'm just letting this. Hey, Mask is also like god of intrigue as well, so it doesn't have to be only thievery.
No, I know. I'm just being funny. Okay. Hydro will wild shape into a chimpanzee, like those little monkeys.
Okay. I mean, you did see
Abu.
that flying monkey, if you want to have a flying monkey.
I can't
Abu.
turn into flying creatures yet.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Otherwise, I would. Trust me, because that flying little monkey was so cute. Anyway,
Besides,
you
is
could
the
just
flying
be a
monkey
normal
a beast?
it is.
You
Alright.
could just be a normal monkey and climb everywhere.
Well, that's why I turned into a chimpanzee.
Oh yeah, okay.
A teal fur chimpanzee. This can't go wrong. He's gonna kind of climb up towards this building, make his way over here, and just kind of climb over her.
As you get there, you will not see her move, but you will hear her speak and say, "Yes."
Just kind of eye her for a moment, cause.
She will take the deck of cards, put them in her hand, and hold them out in front, and just say, "If you dare."
He's not. He's okay. Now he's more interested than actually wanting to steal from her. He's gonna hop down from the thing and kind of sit on the little. She has like a little makeshift table, right, or is it the ground?
It's just on the ground. There is
He's
a
gonna just.
what looks like dirty cloth that is almost like a blanket, and she's sat on it, and that's where she's doing these readings.
He's
So
gonna hop
Flint,
down
how-
and. Go ahead.
So Flint, how dead do you think he is?
Depends on how magical the cards are.
Well, if things get ugly, I think I'm gonna rush in and just pull them out.
If it's the cards I heard of in Legends, you might not have a chance.
Well, we'll see.
He's gonna tilt his head at her for a moment, and then he's going to kind of like pantomime like dealing out cards.
Okay. So you pretend to deal out cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There is no reaction.
Then he's going to move a little closer and sniff at her.
At that point, she will kind of open one eye, as her eyes have been closed most of this time. And you can see that it's a little bit strange in coloration, looking a little bit more purple, the irises. And she will just look at you with one eye open and give you a little bit of a smile.
He's just going to kind of move side to side for a moment, watching her, watch him, and then he'll move back a ways and sit in front of her a little bit more proper distance, and then drop all shape so he's sitting there, sitting cross-legged in front of her.
Mm-hmm. The purple eyes. I'm just thinking about your backstory. You, with your backstory, you've been many places, right?
Lots of places.
Yeah. Make me a history check or a religion check, whichever you'd prefer.
It's all gonna be the same number for me. I'll do religion just because it's more fun. Oh wow, 21.
Okay. With a 21, you have seen only one other individual with the eye color of this type of purple. And you found out later, maybe a few weeks later, from one of your crewmates, that that person is said to be related or have the blood of a celestial in them. And they called themselves something like, maybe you misheard it wrong. Maybe it was like Asman or Azaman or something sounding like that.
ASMR.
He'll just kind of eye her a little bit and no hard feelings, just I was curious more than anything. I've done the card thing before, I wasn't sure, but
She will now take back the cards and place them in front of her. Well, perhaps you would like a read.
Nature tends to tell me things that I need to know, but for a more reasonable price, I wouldn't mind one.
Mm-hmm. And what do you have to offer, my dear?
He'll eye her a moment and
She will, as you're thinking about it, she'll take a card, look at it, smile, put the card back, and say, "And please, don't offer me your blood."
he just kind of sticks his tongue out at her. I mean, fair is fair. That's very fair. With her progressive age, does she look like she's sick or anything like that?
Insight check.
Alright, let me get to insight. Ooh, that's a natural one, baby.
No idea. This old lady is weird, and who knows, under those heavy clothes, she could have abs for days.
True. But he'll kind of rub his chin for a moment. I don't have much, I'll be honest, but I do have some magic that can help any if you're sick or anything like that, or maybe I can make some salves to help joints.
Not aid him muting himself.
God damn it.
I thought I get disconnected.
I am in perfect of conditions, my boy. I'm sure there is nothing else you can offer me.
Well, I'm open to negotiation.
Well, what do you find of value?
Several things, actually.
Then offer.
I mean, I really don't have a whole lot on me right now, but... I'll tell you what if I give you a fortune?
You have your own cards.
He chuckles a little bit. Of a sort. I lost the and he takes out a pair of dice from inside his veils, or from his bag, because he doesn't have his usual clothes on, because Rhea anyway. And he'll set them down in front of him.
Well then, tell me something about myself.
All right, and he'll pick up the dice and he'll shuffle them in his hand for a moment, and then roll them. And he'll look at the 2 and the 4 and be like, the dice tell me you have more to you than a normal human would. You have a divinity about you, a presence of holiness.
She will look intrigued and then go into a smile. I see. You have the sight, my boy. Very nice. Well, I would say that demonstration is earning of reward. So, I will not give you a full reading, but she will take one card and look at it. Her smile will drop. Pity. And put the card back. It would seem that one of your friends in your group is planning on betraying you. And she will whisper this to you and only you.
Son of a bitch.
Be careful. She will say, be careful of which of them you trust, my boy.
No idea which one, he'll whisper back.
I am sorry, but the spirits do not say everything that we want to hear.
Yeah, that's sad but true. That's very sad but true, but... And as she, before she goes to pull away after whispering, he'll just gently give her a kiss on the cheek. Thank you very much.
Now he has tetanus.
I've never seen anyone collect all types of herpes.
Trying his hardest. Achievement. Real's going to step forward now that Hydra's done with his nonsense.
Hydra will pick up his dice and once again thank her.
have a question. Perhaps the spirits can answer. Perhaps the wisdom of ages can do so.
For the right price, my boy.
Hydra's gonna beckon Flint and Gorath over.
I like symmetry. He'd pull off his ring of water walking. The secrets of one ring for another.
What do you wish to know?
He'd extend his hand to turn the I still don't know what this thing is called.
Oh, the golden ball.
No, not
No,
the
the
ball.
the Orcus thing.
Oh. I see.
Oh shit.
We never got a name for this. It's just a ring.
Mm-hmm.
Ring of
What?
Orcus.
What can your spirits tell me about this?
Do we really want to know?
I mean, it's stuck to me, so yes, I do want to know.
Oh, no, I'm scared.
Okay.
Flash cut to Gorath's axe.
She will take the ring of water walking
Fuck.
and she will look at it, examining the ring that of the water walking. With this, I can give you a glimpse. If you were to offer more, I could give a full reading.
His eyes narrow. How much more?
Oh. That is up to you. Offer precious.
His lips will curve, and then he'd pull out the Moontouch dagger, which he reclaimed after the one broker deal. How about a trophy from the hand of a demon itself?
Very well. The ring and the sword. She will take the sword and with
Dagger.
a dagger, and she will
Yeah.
flick the wrist, and they will disappear. Sit, my boy. Sit.
He sits. Try not to grumble how expensive this reading is.
She will shuffle the cards over and over and over again, and then place them in 3 different piles in front of you, and say, "Draw."
Click this button? What am I clicking?
You do you see in the bottom right corner the pile?
Yeah. Mhm.
Grab, hold, and pull out, and then drop.
Oh, okay. That don't work.
Does it work?
No, I'm clicking it. It hates me. How do?
I'll just do it. There you
Oh,
Bop.
the fun.
go. Ooh. The spirits. They talk about this ring. It has stolen many lives, but more than that, stolen souls. Damn them. Yes, damn them. The ring of the damned. Makes sense. Draw again.
I want to draw this damn card. How do I do this? I'll click removed.
Hang on. Let me
No,
see. Oh, I think I know why. Hang on 1 second.
You did it on my clicky.
It
You
should
click and
work
hold.
now. Should work now.
yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, there it goes.
Okay.
Music stopped, by the way.
Oh, god damn it. 1 second.
You're fine.
Abjure.
As this is going on, Hydra's gonna lean over to Flint and whisper, "Well, she's definitely got something special about her, and I changed my mind. I don't want to. Those are hers. They belong to her. She'll do more good with them."
Do you
Abjuré.
think you could have even used them?
She seems to be robbing us blind.
I'm not sure, but never know. Regardless, though, she told me something useful.
You hear the music?
No.
I have it maxed out.
So annoying.
There it
Oh,
goes.
no,
again.
there it is.
Now I hear it.
Okay.
It's combat music. No.
We're gonna fight her.
So with this one, she'll say, it is a promise between you and the ring. As you will grow, it will grow in power. It will unlock secrets of itself. And the more powerful you will become, but also the more corrupted if you are not careful, my boy. Yes. Draw another, quickly.
Did that draw?
And yes, the transmuter, it tells me that at the end, if you draw out all of the power of this item, it will give you the opportunity to become more than what you are, but something dark, something you have already fought before, something that feeds upon the essence of others, something that lives in the night. It will consume you, but it will be your choice until it isn't. And the dead will do as you say with this ring. The ring will command them as Orcus commands them all. Her eyes will begin to turn white, the nose will begin to bleed again, and she will kind of begin to wane and snap out of it quickly before it seems that the more she does this, the more hurt she becomes, and you notice that more wrinkles begin to form on her face. The Ring of the Damned. That is its name. And what it does is it commands those of the undead, but also corrupts you for the price of power. Be careful, my boy. This ring is a great weapon, but also a great threat.
His nose wrinkles. Well, it is sleeping now, so I suppose no need for great concern.
Roll me an Arcana check.
20.
Okay. After she tells you what the ring does and you get a more understanding of what it's about, where it's from, who made it, and just how powerful it is, you will begin to feel a pulse of energy coming from the ring. And you will begin to feel cold, even in this desert. Everyone who wishes can make a perception check. Other than Rio.
I don't like this handyman guy.
Anyone who rolled over a 10 will see that Rio's eyes begin to glaze over white and almost like a grey color, kind of like people that have been dead for a long time. But then it will begin to almost fade and lessen, and something you can tell has taken hold. You, however, will now see, if you look at the in your inventory. There you go. As a connection is formed and you begin to understand the first parts of what this ring can do.
Are you alright?
What am I looking at?
It should be in somewhere in your inventory, in items. Do you see it?
No.
Why do
Did you
not
put it
see
in the information part?
No. He said.
I put it in your journals. You should be able to see it.
Oh, my journal.
I don't see
Yes,
it.
yes, I see it. I see it. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, it's for him only.
I was in my actual inventory, like,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Flip walks
I-
over when he sees
I
his
don't see
eyes
it,
change color and just goes, "Are you alright?"
is he all right?
You seem all right. You're a bit colder than you were, and it's not going away. You feel a bit colder, but that's it.
He tilts his head. I am fine. I will examine my internal magic later. Do not worry about it.
Alright.
Flint,
Mm-hmm.
as you walk by the old woman, and you kind of just glance at her, she will give you a big smile, and that's all.
Well, you seem to have given everybody something, so he's gonna pull out the golden ball but kind of hide it in his cloak so it doesn't like show up for everyone to see, and just be like, could you tell me what this is?
For the right price, my dear. What do you have to offer?
She's gonna overwork herself and die.
That's fine. Well, I was gonna use this for something else, but he's gonna take out his glass eye.
His
If
glass.
she dies,
Yeah,
if she dies, does all the things in her wristwatch just explode out?
you know.
like loot. Like loot. Diablo.
She's a loot bomb.
Yeah, he's gonna take out the ordained glass eye that I bought.
That's worth 1,000 gold, was it?
No, it was worth 100 gold.
100 gold. Okay. She will look at the eye, examine it, and then flip the wrist as it disappears. And what is it that you wish to know?
What this is, and he pulls out the gold ball.
Please, sit, Flint.
He sits down.
She will begin to shuffle again, shuffle some more, and then place 3 piles in front of you. Draw. Yes. The ball is not what it seems. It hides itself. It is a puzzle which to solve. But on the inside, danger. Danger is what it hides, what it changes. Much changes inside. Draw again.
Okay.
Yes. This was created by someone ancient, no longer here, gone, but not on the other side, missing. His spirit is missing. Halas. That's his name. The creator, Halas. He formed them, created them to hide his experiments, his secrets, his treasures. Yes. Conjuring the greatest of magics inside. Draw again.
Is this some kind of lich? Is this a phylactery?
Oh no.
You don't know.
No.
There's the soldiers. They are there inside. Guardians, the great beasts, the behemoths. They dwell inside, guarding his secrets. Beware. Beware this ball. Do not venture inside. Without being ready, it would mean your doom. The Guardians, They know you have it. But on the inside, great fortune, great secrets, greatness. That is all they are willing to. She almost collapses, but stops herself. All that they are willing to share.
All right.
Hydro's gonna walk over and rest a hand on her and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
If it will let me, because there it goes.
That is okay. So, as you go over and cast Cure Wounds, you will watch the pads of her feet, where she looks to have some scratches, will begin to heal. But the pain that she is in and the changes to her form do not change in any way.
When he notices that, he's gonna try Lesser Restoration then.
Okay. Go ahead and cast that.
Oh, it didn't mark it down. Well, I'll mark it down anyway.
You cast Lesser Restoration, knowing that this is a more potent form of magic, and you watch as some glowing green light passes from Hydro into this woman. It begins to spread through her body, and yet there is no change. Whatever these cards are, they take a heavy, heavy toll. And she will look to you and just kind of put her hand on the side of your face. Oh, I sacrifice willingly, child. Willingly.
I spilled my blood willingly. I'm sorry you had to pay that price, but
Well, are there any more questions? Secrets that you would wish to be revealed?
Well, not secrets, but... And then he looks over at Rio. Would you be able to give us directions?
To where, my dear?
He looks over at Rio again, asking permission almost.
Rio tilts his head. It seems unnecessary, but he shrugs. We've already given her so many other secrets today. What is one more?
Do you happen to know where the Clasp... And he whispers this to her. Where the Clasp resides within this city.
So, you are mixed in with that lot then. Very well. Make your offering.
Oh, another one.
I guess he was gonna give her 3 platinum.
3 platinum. She takes the 3 platinum, and you watch it disappear in her hand. She takes the cards, shuffles them, puts them in a pile. Yes, you want to go outside the walls and head to the slums. They're usually there.
Alright then.
That
Hydro starts to
wasn't
chuckle.
a reading. Wait, we got scammed. Wait.
Hey, man, if she knows the information, she knows the information.
Reasonable.
That wasn't any divinity magic.
She just knew he said directions. He didn't say a reading.
No,
Yeah.
true.
Just out of the city in the slums, got it.
Okay, then we shall move.
Alright boys, we've got a destination. And he just walks away.
Hydra just starts to chuckle. He'll lean down where he still is resting his hand on her shoulder and kiss the top of her head, or her head covered scar. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It was funny.
For me as well.
You take care of yourself, okay?
I will, Hydro.
And he'll just smile at her. You know, I don't catch your name, if I may.
Names are power, Hydro. You should not give them out so willingly. And she'll just wink at you.
Alright. And you take care of yourself, okay, Grandma?
Always.
Alright. And he'll start to move away. He'll gesture to Rio.
No, Rio's done. He's shrugging. As
Oh,
Hydra
he's moving on? I didn't see you moving where you're on the map. That's my bad.
You do know that we did not give out our names to her, right?
I know. Those cards are magical. They're providing, I'm assuming.
She knew Glee's name before she even met Glee's.
Yep. Cheers.
Terrible
So
price
do we
she's
have
paying for it, though.
So we have a destination then. Let's
Should we go right now?
Yes.
Why not?
All right.
You know it is still
Wanna-
young.
If you go now, you will not get a full rest.
We can sleep in.
Okay.
That's up to you guys. Keep in mind that the end of the sign up for the tournament is tomorrow during the day.
Didn't we sign up already?
No.
No,
Nope.
we needed to write where we're staying.
Yep.
Oh, alright.
Well,
Maybe
we could
should
stop by
rest
there
then.
and finish it.
It's
I think,
nighttime,
right?
alright.
Not
Wouldn't
now.
It stop,
Oh,
wouldn't
okay,
it
never mind.
stop by 6?
I mean, that's up to you guys. If you're staying out all night, you'll be sleeping all day. If you choose to rest.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Well, I think we're done for tonight then. Looking at
yeah.
the...
We could
He
go.
looks at his wrist. I don't have a clock.
Well, we could go tomorrow night.
We have a tournament.
Well, yeah, but the tournament's on the day after. We sign up tomorrow, and then we go to the slums.
Yeah. Then we head back to the inn, right?
Yeah, I guess we should head to the inn.
Teleport us there, Dungeon Master.
Of course, good sir. Right away.
But wait, there's more.
And Hydro, before we go into the actual inn to sleep, can we have a group meeting before we go to bed?
Yeah, fine.
Is the music still on?
Alright.
Yes,
Yep.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So as
Group
we all
meeting,
kind
you
of
said.
yes, please. It just was a little bit of troubling news that she was telling us about, and I'm a little bit worried about Rio's ring and how much that might be hurting him, and I'm worried about what she said to me too, and
What'd she say?
she said that, and he's watching, and he's kind of moved himself so he can see everybody. She said someone was going to, in our group, was going to betray us.
Gorath raises an eyebrow at that.
And I'm inciting and check everyone for the reaction.
Alright, what do we roll, Mr. DM?
Yeah.
Let me think about this.
Usually it's insight versus deception, regardless
Yeah.
of if you're lying or not.
Hmm.
Glees will never backstab Pack.
Okay, make an insight check, and I'll say. I'm gonna say do it at disadvantage though, Hydro.
That's fine, because I'm gonna use guidance on this as well.
Okay. Flint, make a deception check with, I'd say, advantage.
I have a +1, so it's probably going to be bad either way. Ooh.
Okay.
7 versus 15.
Now, I'm not going to say that you immediately go, he's the one. But
No, of course not.
But looking over your teammates, some of them react like, what? You know, some of them begin to, look curious at you. And Flint just kind of, I don't know, you can see that he's trying not to react. And that's all I'll say. You can't say that, oh, he's the guilty party, but you notice that he just, like, tries his best not to react to that.
Right, but it's still in and of itself suspicious. Got you.
Yeah.
Glees will look at Gorath and say,
Glees would die for Gorath.
Well, I know Gorath.
I would prefer not Glees.
Gorath, pack leader, would never backstab pack leader.
We've seen Gorath almost kill himself a few times for us.
It was for the job, but yeah, sure.
I'm being generous here.
I'm thankful for your strengthening my case. It's a good thing we can trust you, Flint.
Hydra kind of eyes Flint as Gorath says that.
He just smiles and chuckles to himself. So, was it the old woman who told you that again?
She did.
Well, either she's telling a lie about this, and then we cannot trust any of the information she's given, or we'll be at each other's throats.
Well, she's been cryptic sometimes, and she's been specific other times, so... What did you give her?
My firstborn child. No, I'm kidding. I think I gave her a laugh. It wasn't a full reading, but she wanted to tell me to watch the group. And then she elaborated, and I was wanting to give the person who's responsible the chance to come clean about it. And I kind of eyes everyone individually. His gaze lingers a little on Flint, but not terribly noticeably. But because here's the thing, we're a family of sorts right now, and while we're working together on this job, I know it's underhanded deals and deception keeps people alive more than it doesn't, or deceit rather. I would like to think that as we've traveled together these last couple months, that we've gotten a little closer to each other and trusted each other a little bit with our lives, which we have. But betrayal doesn't come from nowhere, and it usually either comes from greed or hunger for power, and I'm not sure which one it is. And I would like to know. I would like us all to be honest with each other right now, to be quite frank. But if whoever it is steps forward now and admits to it, we can talk about it and we can figure something out.
Well, are you sure she meant one of us and not someone from the Clasp?
She specifically said our group.
I take betrayal very seriously, just as a heads up.
There is a window in this room, right?
Yeah, if you're doing this in your hotel room, then yeah.
And Gorath looks out the window. How high is the moon?
It is fully high. Both moons, in fact. The red one
There are
and
two
the
moons in this world.
there are two moons. There is the large white one, and then the one smaller one behind it with a reddish color.
Can this wait till tomorrow?
He has Gore at the moment.
A moment, alright. Yeah, I too take this seriously as well.
I'm just saying, if we can nip it in the bud and see how serious it is, and if it's money, then I don't understand why. If it's power, I don't really understand why either, because as we're moving about out here, we're finding artifacts, obviously, and he eyes Rio's ring distastefully. Is it prestige? Is it what could breaking the trust of this group be worth?
Unlimited power.
We have things to do in the morning, obviously.
Please,
Whoever
please
is-
wanted to give blood to the one. Maybe this is the thing. I'm sorry, group. Please, sorry.
Please, that's I don't think that'd be too much of a trail, but it is.
Well, don't do that.
Please want family back.
He pulls out a friend.
We'll figure it out, Glees. We'll figure it out, and Hydro will just ruffle his head a little bit playfully.
He starts grinding his teeth.
Well,
Flexing.
we can discuss this further in the morning then.
Yes. We do have things to do.
Very well. I just want it to be known that I try to get them to say something, whoever one it is.
Yes. But we have much to do in the morning, so rest well.
Yeah, good night, pals.
Good night, everybody.
Mhm.
Okay. In that case, 3 of you in one room, 2 of you in the other. Do any of you do anything as you begin to all split up in your rooms?
No. Go
No.
to sleep.
Okay.
Sleep.
In that case, please click on your rings and hit the long rest. Rings? I mean, tokens.
Tokens! I've been tokened.
Nice. Then, as you... What's that?
Nothing.
Okay. As you go to sleep in a foreign land surrounded by mysteries and new hardships, you manage to all get a full night's rest, and in the next day, you all arise to the sound of what sounds like screams coming from the outside, and sounds like people are running.
Fuck.
Gorath will go to the window and have a little peek.
On the outside, you see a crowd surrounding what looks to be what seems to be a large body of water in the middle of this grand area for just visual purposes. And looking closely, you can see there is a floating humanoid figure face down, and the water around him seems to be red, and the arms look shorter than what they should be from this
Fuck.
distance.
Wait, is it Glees?
No, it's not Glees.
Okay.
What?
You deal in necromancy, right?
Friend can make dead people talk, yes.
Wanna go have a chat? Gorath smiles.
Yes. Let's go.
Okay, Gorath exits the room after donning his armor and picking up his stuff. And he knocks on the door of Hydra and Rio. We're going to check out the corpse.
So fucking casual.
See you
What'd you say?
downstairs. Bye-bye. He just walks off.
Okay.
What would you say, Rio?
I'm going to go as well.
Flint's just following Gorath.
Hydro gets up. Can you clean me up first?
He snaps his finger. You're very lazy.
Well, it's faster than taking a whore bath. Damn it! Hydro follows Rio out.
Are the guards on the scene?
They are. They are stopping the crowd from getting a good look, and there are 3 guards that have jumped in this water and are trying to, drag the body to to where the stone starts.
Seems like we're a bit too late, Glees. So
Not too late.
Which one of them looks like the boss?
The boss of the guards.
Yes.
You see a looks to be very, very tall looking half orc, kind of folded his arms into his chest, no sleeves, and heavily muscular. And you see that he has a mohawk haircut, and he is just barking orders at people in Marquesian.
Glaze is gonna approach him, and he will use suggestion, fucking directly, without even an opening statement, and he will say,
Okay.
Let Glaze and friends check the body.
Okay. In that case, and that is a wisdom save.
That is a wisdom save. Spell save DC 16. Please,
Okay.
God.
Oh. Hang on. That's a 9.
Yes.
He will look down at you and just, ooh, that. Boys, bring him up. This man is gonna check him. Yeah. They will look at him
Please.
strangely.
Please, it's very upsetting for rabble. Just cover the body.
You heard him. Cover the body.
Senior Detective Glees on the case.
Glees has a badge out of nowhere.
Yeah, Benjamin, and a detective hat. Glaze will approach the body. He will look back at Gorath. You see complete seriousness in his face. He hasn't shown this much seriousness before, and he will say,
Gorath, you please show back to rabble. They usually don't like this.
Gorath turns his back, I guess.
and then I will cast. Is everyone around?
Flint
I'm
seems to be
staying-
around, yeah.
I'm staying far enough back, behind the guard.
So
I'm just
next
watching
to the
from afar.
bodies is only me and Gorath.
And Rio.
Hydro
Rio
would
and
have walked
Hydro
up
around.
too.
Okay, I will look at them too, and they say,
Foreman, try covering the body. It's very upsetting.
Before he does, Hydra is going to lean over a bit and
I
Go
think
ahead.
he's got it covered. Okay.
do I see any cuts other than the hands being
do.
missing?
You see what looked to be rip marks across the throat, as it seems this person their throat was slit not with a knife, looks to be bigger, almost like claws across the jugular area.
Seems like big claws. Have you seen anything like it, Hydro?
Here, let's look, buddy. You pointed out the throat being cut, and he's leaning down and examining. And then,
You can make me a nature or medicine check.
yeah, Hydra is just trying to figure out what could have made that. He's gonna cast guidance on himself as he's doing so. And, let's see what we get. 15
Okay.
will. Considering I rolled a natural 3, that 15 is nice.
Okay, and that's a medicine check. Okay.
Yep.
Looking at these wounds, you've turned into a lot of different creatures in your time. And something about these wounds just scream feline to you.
Fuck.
It's a furry.
It's a Rakshasa.
No
no.
shit.
You
Yeah,
don't know
no
that.
shit.
You
dude.
don't know that.
I'm just don't just shut up, dude.
No, but,
if you know it, if you know it, then you know it.
Hydra just kind
No
of
spoilers.
Hydra just starts everything. It looks feline almost, just the way. See, with canines, the claws are a bit more wider and less curved, whereas these are very
Yes.
thinner and more sickle. Yeah, sickle. That's right. Sickle-like.
Yes.
You can tell from the ridges and the tearing here.
What?
Do I see any
No.
valuables on him?
You want to rob this man?
No. I want to check if his valuables.
Voice
are taken.
changer is on.
Oops, sorry. There you go.
Nah.
I want to check if his valuables are on him.
Yeah. Make me an investigation check.
Is someone helping?
Gorat's got his back turned, as you said.
Oh no! You're back turned towards the people.
Oh, alright.
17.
17. He does seem to have all his possessions on him. His gold is untouched. His jewelry is untouched. The only thing missing from him are his arms. Or should I say his hands.
Glees grunts in anger.
This is not for anything. It's just hunting. Not for food, just for fun.
Hydra tries to swipe
Disgusting.
the gold purse.
Okay, make me a sleight of hand check.
Can I stop him?
Make me a perception check.
if you can spot it, I will be glad for you to stop me, my dude. Trust me.
And you make me a stealth check.
Oh, you want me
check.
to do stealth or sleight of hand?
Oh yeah, sleight of hand, sorry. Yeah, sleight of hand.
It's okay. Also, guidance. Only a 10, so
Matches.
It's a draw.
Matches.
it's a draw.
It's a dog. I see. Do I see you?
I don't know what to do here. Both of you roll me a d6.
Righteousness,
Both
don't
rolled
fail
5.
me.
You don't see it.
Godverdomme.
Tried so well,
Okay.
though, buddy.
Yeah. Glees is gonna look around. Make sure that none of the people are looking at the body.
Mhm.
None of the commoners are, and then he will cast Speak with Dead,
Nice.
which is not a concentration. So
Thankfully.
suggestion still is on.
Is this the spell that you ask 3 different questions and he answers them? that right?
I don't know about 3.
5.
Is it 5?
Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including languages. Answers are brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
And the corpse is under no compulsion to offer truthful answers if you are hostile to it.
Mhm. Okay.
Glaze is gonna try and hold the gash that's covering the throat as tight as possible, so the dead body can speak properly.
It can speak anyway, as the jugular is not on the front of the neck; it is on the side.
Oh, I thought the throat is also decimated.
Nope, just the
Even if
where
it
the
was-
jugular is on the side.
Even if it was, the magic lets it talk normally anyway.
Oh, cool.
Yep, you're good, buddy.
Then Glaze will ask it the first question.
Well, as you cast this spell, make me a stealth or sleight of hand check with advantage.
Sleight of hand check with advantage. I have a +9 on my sleight of hand. B.
Can I give him guidance?
25.
Not like he needs
Let's
it, but
go.
Okay, I won't even roll against that. As,
Nimble hands.
with using the wall of people around you, you will cast this spell, and the body will not react in any way for a moment. And then, all of a sudden,
He will look at the others and look at the body and say,
Glaze want to ask you 5 questions. Glaze is very sorry you had to die like this. Glaze ask you, did you see a good look and who killed you?
yes, beautiful woman, but more changed into a monster. Tabaxi must have been Tabaxi.
Glaze fucking punches the ground.
Fucking cats!
Then he will ask him another question.
Where did you meet said woman?
In the west of the city, we walked.
He looks at the others for help. He's out of He's out of ideas.
Maybe friends would like to ask dead body questions. Only 3 left.
Clarification, Mr. DM.
Aye.
Did she?
Uh-huh.
Was she a woman, and then she turned into a tabaxi, or was she a tabaxi that then turned into a monster?
You're getting that this was a woman that turned into something that looked like a tabaxi to this person.
All right. Ask the corpse what the woman looked like.
He will come closer to the body and say,
What woman look like? Something maybe out of ordinary before turning?
Black raven hair, pale brown skin, beautiful blue and red dress, jewelry covering all of her, beautiful red lips and green eyes.
did the old lady tell us that his hands were backwards?
Yes.
Yep.
She's still.
What about her hands? Something strange about them?
Her hands were normal until she showed her true self. The tabaxi had hands facing the other way.
Fuck. One last question. He looks at Rio and Hydro.
Hydra will look to Rio.
Rio thinks for a moment. So the hands were the only giveaway.
Only after she turned. Please.
Yes?
I'm gonna whisper so that this doesn't count as a question. Maybe something about plans. Maybe she revealed more than she needed to.
He asks you,
How do you suggest I phrase this question?
I don't know if it's a good question or not, but maybe. Did she have any plans for... Did she reveal anything she would be doing the very next day or in the future?
he will approach the others and say,
Any ideas?
It seems a reasonable enough question.
Hydro.
Hydra looks over to Glees. What is it, buddy?
Any last questions? Something that we missed, maybe?
Perhaps you could ask where she met this where they met.
They met in West.
Oh,
Specifics could be nice as well.
Glees will approach the body and will say,
Glaze wishes to avenge you and all other victims. Tell me exactly where you met her.
It was dark, but it was at the Tooth and Tail crossroads.
Tooth and tail. That's the last question.
The body goes still.
Glees will close its eyes and look back at the group.
I was hoping... Glees was hoping for more information, but... Seems like this cat is elusive.
Well, we have an appearance. We have a location.
He will go to the guy he charmed and will ask him,
The Tooth and Tail and this location. Is it same place the kill happened 2 days ago? The brothel where all the ladies are?
No, it's still in the west, but west side of the city. But no, it's a bit of a walk away from there.
The Tooth and Tail. What is it exactly?
It's a crossroads.
what's a crossroad? I'm not sure what it is.
So it's a crossroad is where two roads intersect and they make a cross.
Oh, okay. So it's an intersection. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then I look at the group and say,
we have 8 hours of friendship with this man. Any ideas?
I think we should get out before we cast any more suspicion on ourselves.
Yeah.
Right. Please looks at the guy and says,
Thank you. Help friends a lot.
Well, you're welcome, Mr. Glees. Just let me know if you need anything. Anything for you, really.
Thank you.
and we will walk away as far as possible, and then I will drop concentration like maybe 30 or 40 minutes away.
Okay, you hear in the distance, "What the fuck?"
Run, run, run!
At least we should probably get you something to... some sort of disguise.
Please maybe look like a pretty lady again.
I do have. No, I don't. I swapped it out. Fuck.
Well, there were a couple of guards that saw my face, so maybe I should use this ability that I have had for a while and just refuse to use. I'm gonna look for an alleyway.
Okay, there's
Oh.
one in. I mean, in this big city, there's an alleyway every few feet.
Are there any people looking at me?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna turn into a minotaur.
Okay. You're finally using the axe.
Yep.
Okay. You are now a giant. What color minotaur would you like?
You know how sloths are a tint of green?
That's because of the mold.
Yeah, but this is just naturally a tint of green.
Okay. A slightly tinted green, gigantic minotaur now stands in the alleyway.
I never thought I'd use this ability. Hey guys.
Wah! Even bigger now.
And he tries to climb you.
Yeah,
As you go to remind me, is it that you take on the illusion of a minotaur or
You-
you turn into one?
No,
can
you actually turn
change your
into one.
You can change your form to look like a minotaur.
To look like a minotaur.
No,
So
it
think
specifically says
transmutation.
change your form. So I don't know.
No, it says like if you do it like a full year, you actually turn into, you change your race to a minotaur. So I guess
This transformation
Whatever.
lasts for 23 hours. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess it is like he becomes a minotaur. He looks like a minotaur.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
he might not have their stats, but he is
Yeah.
a minotaur.
Then yeah, you can climb up to this. He's not a minotaur. Isn't that much taller than Gorath. He's already a massive person, but yeah, he's taller, and you climb up, and you have a much better, higher view now.
Moo.
That's racist.
You know, if we don't want anybody to recognize Glees, we could shave him.
no, not again.
And there's
have
the
heard of
betrayal.
Yeah.
I have heard of a creature known as the mole rat.
No.
This
Alright. All right,
distant
Rufus,
cousin.
let's get this done.
But
Flint's just gonna put his hand over his face and cast Disguise Self, and just change his face to look like someone else.
okay, easy enough.
Hydro will just wild shape into another chimp, and climb up onto Flint's shoulder.
A chimp?
It's
Why
like
not
a little,
camel?
little one.
Okay.
Okay, you now have a chimp on your shoulder.
We are now the minotaur, the random guy, the rat folk, the shimp, and the other random guy.
So, where do you go from there?
I think we should go register and then immediately go to the slums.
Okay. So,
Slums?
Yeah, they said it was outside the city in the slums.
Yeah. Right.
Hydra just starts picking at Flint's hair.
I don't know. Out of character, I think if we follow this the serial killer thing, we're gonna get murdered. But in character, I think we should like yeah, we should do our mission and then pursue this serial killer.
I can
Well,
use the restroom. I'll be right back.
We might have enough information to get the bonus because they said information that leads to the capture.
But I don't think we have like concrete information.
We have
Actually, like,
identifying markers and a potential hunting ground.
Jesus. Are you in a echoey place? What is that?
yeah, he's in
Where's-
kitchen, I guess.
We have some identifying markers and a potential hunting ground.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my neighbors are having a party, so I'll be muted and only speak when it's necessary.
Glees doesn't. I don't think Glees gives a shit about gold. So if you guys want to give information out, it's fine.
Mm,
Glees like doesn't give two fucks about like gold pieces. And
well, yeah, he gave them
shinies.
all away. So
Yeah, even before that, he doesn't care.
But you see, Glees, money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Glees is content with his life.
But Glees, the cheese.
The cheddar.
I think
The
I
feta.
am. I think
The mozzarella.
Oh no.
I think I'm getting hypoglycemic right now because I'm starting to sweat and shaking and all that. So I'm gonna, unless we're gonna finish the session right now, I'm gonna go grab something to eat and come back.
We actually would be finishing now, as I've just checked, and it is 10 o'clock, past 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it is midnight here.
Yeah. So actually, this would be a perfect time to stop